field.
There you see Mike Williams. What an outstanding record and a great, great coach that he is in District 3.
They have to hold the ball, and here we are, we're underway. This is Dennis about his 8-yard line.
He's got a seam.
There's nobody over here.
And he just didn't quite get through it. He gets out to about the 24-yard line. Ryan Casey with the tackle for Strath Haven.
I was a little bit surprised for it that ball didn't get kicked into the end zone with this extreme wind.
Yeah, kicking off from the 40 still in high school football.
Moyer's the quarterback. Jeremiah Hunter's been the real X factor. 1,100 yards rushing. It's going to be tough for Moyer to throw the football today.
Here they come out in a pro set, right up, run veer straight ahead.
Field's very soft. We'll have to watch the footing, but there's Hunter for about 3 minutes. He came over from York High. He was a freshman there, started, was very impressive. About 245 pounds a man. 3 guys in the middle. Mike Byrne going to Delaware. The brothers are very good players.
And as Jim alluded to, a senior veteran group for the Barons.
And Manheim Central came out on first down in a pro set split backs, went straight ahead right at the Strath Haven defense.
Here's a slot wing set by the Barons.
2nd and 6 for Manheim, just underway here at Coatsville High School.
Lead sweep.
Hunter's got a first down. He goes down to about the 46. And look at his uniform, already all muddy. And a packed side on the visitor side, packed for the Barons, and they like what they saw here to start the football game.
On 2nd down and short, they came out with a power offense off tackle.
Peck is going to Wisconsin as a tight end. Gentile McGarity looking like he might go to Division I AA school. It's a pretty good offensive, defensive. And there's
a little bit youth there.
You can see, but just they're not going to be tested. The wind is blowing straight in the face of the Barons right now.
There's midline.
Moyer keeps, and he's got 10 yards, 11 yards, and there's that veer. He's almost a thousand guy.
Jim, go ahead and explain to the audience at home what happens in that midline option.
Well, if you get the replay here, you'll see the fullback hits directly over the center, and they don't block the defensive tackle, number 64. They're reading him. Moyer pulled it, and they fan block on the outside. Moyer turns it up inside for a 12-yard gain.
And the opposite is true, Gordon. If that tackle comes upfield to the quarterback is then going to give the ball to that fullback for a big gain.
I thought the tight end McCauley really sealed the defensive end Peck off there nicely.
What Manheim Central 4 is doing right now is perfect because they know they're going into the wind. You got to be able to run that ball into the wind, and they're taking away field advantage here right now early.
Absolutely.
About 3 yards on that carry. 2nd down 7, just inside the Strath Haven 40, just underway. Opening possession here at Coatsville. AAA Eastern Championship.
Last time they lined up in a set, they ran a sweep to the wide side of the field.
Barons in the white. They have the football.
Here it is again, same play, opposite side.
And that's Dan Connor with the tackle, the big linebacker headed to Penn State.
They're coming out. It's obvious Mike Williams' game plan right away is to take the ball and run it at them, establish a good sound running game.
Absolutely.
That was Greg Gatchell, was junior.
And quite honestly, Jim, if his game plan was to put it in the air, he has to establish a running game anyway because he has a stiff wind right in his face. Here's a slot wing set, wing to the wide side.
Early on, they were practicing a lot of play action off of this action.
Midline.
Moyer keeps on 3rd down. He's close to a first down. Very close.
He's got it.
He looks like he leans. He's 6'4", so when he goes down, he can lean for 2 yards.
And rushed for nearly 1,000 yards so far this season. He obviously passed for over 1,000.
He doesn't look like a big tailback type of running back, but he gets yardage.
Well, what's happening, they ran the midline option that time again for. The tackle came down hard, and now the quarterback kept it for a nice gain off outside.
Looks like the officials are going to measure now for the first down. On 3rd down, it was 3rd down. It'll set up a 4th and short if he didn't get it.
He got the first down, almost positive. There it is.
Now, this is a perfect opportunity for play action, but I don't think he's going to do it because of the wind conditions here early.
Absolutely. Well, notice when they run these lead sweeps, Jim, it's not like a buck sweep that you'll see on the other side of the ball. It's a power sweep, and they're getting a lot of people at the point of attack, and they're dominating the line of scrimmage thus far on that play.
Well, late November, you win football games by powering people, and this is what Manheim's trying to do right here. Shaky handoff to Hunter.
That was a straight veer out of a pro set, split backs.
But they're getting a great surge. They're getting 4 or 5 yards on every straight ahead run.
And remember, this happens very often even if the team doesn't win a football game, the first drive they come out and do what they want to do and they execute. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen throughout the game.
This is where you need to get the ball in the end zone, get some early points on the board, and it puts a lot of pressure on Strath Haven.
2nd down and 7. 8:45 to go. The ball on the 29-yard line of Strath Haven. Just underway.
Front, 6-man front for defense.
This is Gatchell. He's got running room, but he's going to come up a little short. He's still about the 26. Dan Connor there again.
You bet.
You can't run wide on him. You got to run right at him. He just gets off his blocks. He's too quick and fast and strong.
He's got excellent mobility going off to his right and left.
Here you see the replay.
Here. You'll see him come from the inside here and make the tackle right there.
This was a lead sweep again. This time though was to the slot, not the wing. The wing motion and carried the football.
And another 3rd down facing the Barons. This is their 3rd and a long 3. The ball at the 26-yard line. 8 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter.
Trap.
This is Hunter, and doesn't look like he got it. He's short.
I'm sure Mike Williams was thinking 3rd and 4. You have 2 downs to get to 4 yards.
No doubt. First big play of the ball game coming up here right now. My guess is, looking at this, they're going to come. Mike, this is the great thing about this. They're going to come out and run midline option at him here on 4th down.
I think we may get a long count here too. Maybe try to draw them off sides initially.
First big play of the ball game, Gordon. First big play.
They're running right into about a 45-mile-an-hour wind is my guess. There'll be no pass. It's going to have to be a run. Let's see if the Barons are man enough on the line of scrimmage to get that 2 yards. Here's Hunter. He's got a hole. He's got a 1st down as he pushes the pile forward. And that's the thing about Hunter. He's a big kid, and he's fast, but he's also strong. Great drive.
That was a reverse pivot, quick trap out of split backs. And all he had to get was about a yard and a half. He hit the hole quickly, Jim, pulling the guard and getting up through there.
Second effort there right now got the ball. You know, he weighs over 200 pounds right now, even though in the program it says he weighs about 183. I was talking to his dad before the game.
And it's felt. I mean, he's chiseled. And there's a timeout by the officials.
The ref's got to keep an eye on that football. That football's blowing right around. Once the ref lets it go, the umpire, that ball starts going back towards the huddle.
You bet.
It is very winning. Of course, check out Legend Sports Recruiting, 432-7400 or 877-432-7400. These guys can put together a DVD for your son or daughter.
Wing left, slot right.
Gatchell in motion. This is Moyer. He's not going to get anywhere.
Came back with the midline option to the left side. That time they had excellent penetration and pursuit, and by about 3 or 4 individuals on the Strath Haven defense.
It seems like anytime anything hasn't developed, it gives Dan Connor a chance to pounce.
Well, you can't just keep running midline, which they're not doing, but they've been successful at it. Sooner or later, a great defense like Strath Haven and a linebacker like Connor is going to adjust to it a little bit and make some plays.
That was Nick Cresta with a tackle. Carmen Gentile came in to help. 2 big defensive tackles for the Panthers.
Slot wing.
6:19 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. This is Gatchell trying to get outside, not going to do it.
And that was a counter play. They faked to the fullback and gave the ball to the slot and a counter back to the wing side. But if you notice there, the footing that you were talking about when we went down the field beforehand is not great. And this is an all-grass field. It's not terrible footing based on this time of year and all the rain we had the last day or two. But you'll notice he doesn't have traction there, Gordon.
McGarity makes this play. The linemen are getting off their blocks now in this series of downs.
Another big play here for Manheim Central. Looks like the first passing situation.
Manheim has been in this situation before where they've dominated early, but haven't been able to cash in. Moyer in the shotgun. Looks like our first pass of the day.
Empty set.
Slip screen to the left side. Great job defensively, Coach. Great job.
Carmen Gentile, the defensive tackle, jumped out there to make the tackle.
What would normally be a field goal here from inside the 20-yard line would make it like a 35-yard field goal or so. They're going to end up going for this because the wind is so harsh.
This is a for Strath Haven to stop them now and get that ball back because of the wind factor. Manheim Central needs to get into the end zone this series.
And Manheim has taken everything off the clock. There's only 5 minutes in running right now. 7 minutes off the clock.
18-yard line. Moyer in the shotgun, looking. He's getting rushed. Going to throw and a run. It's intercepted.
Picked off.
Looked like he was looking for a Hunter, dragging across the middle, and it's intercepted by Eric Schoenman.
Now, Schoenman was smart there. He was going to the ground. He should have batted that ball down. He gave up 8 yards in field, 10 yards in field position.
Great defensive effort here, Gordon, by Strath Haven to come away here and hold Manheim Central out of the end zone.
On any 4th down pass play, if you can intercept the ball and get a big return, obviously pick it off. But if not, just bat the ball down and you gain field position.
Well, Hunter looked like he's just bothered by this wet turf. He had a step on Showman, but then didn't seem to kind of stretch it out there. Kopic's the quarterback. You know who carried it there, the big fella. Dan Connor, and it's going to be Connor, count on it.
Here's the key here. Strath Haven can put a little drive on. They can actually run the clock out here at the end of the first quarter and take away that win advantage. Remember what we said earlier, the key to the ball game, take advantage of your scoring opportunities. And the word opportunity, Manheim Central did not.
The punt in this possession, you definitely want to punt in the first quarter, not wait for that quarter to change the punt.
But Strath Haven, you only get 24 minutes of wind, and they've lost almost 7 of it.
Absolutely. Another belly play. Connor, the big man.
Connor's big. He gets outside. He's got a first down at about the 21-yard line. They get to 22. First down, Panthers. And we knew it was coming. It's going to be Connor, and Connor. And there's your offensive line. He averaged about 249 a man. Cresta,
all seniors.
Gentile, McGarity, and Cresta. They're great on defense, and they're great on offense. Those 3 linemen are going to be the guys that hold their own. And there's the Barron defense. And there you see Hershey and Byrne on the defensive front.
Here's a double tight set. They're shifting to a double tight wing right.
Give it to the halfback, Bradley. Not much there.
That was a lead sweep. Once again, you know, basically bulldoze type offense, Jim.
Oh, yes.
And I don't know if that's going to be successful against a solid Manheim defense. I think they're going to have to do a little bit of, you know, maybe fake Connor up the middle. Here's the Manheim Central defense.
Smith and Wilt have been hurt, but they've been back the last couple weeks, and they've made a big difference in that secondary for the Barons. Although secondaries are going to be making a lot of tackles today. This is Copic.
Waggle, throwback, Waggle, throwback.
Looking for his halfback, but the wind really took it away from Bradley, who got behind.
Jim, go over that play. They fake the buck sweep this way and Waggle the opposite way.
Well, you know, that's one of the best plays in the wing T playbook, where they fake the counter to sweep one way and they turn around and come back, and nobody looks at that halfback here that's faking, and a lot of times he's wide open, which he was. McCaskey runs a variation of that play. We're in the counter and the back out of the backfield up the sideline.
Did you see that this past year when McCaskey played Wilson, Coach?
Oh, yes, we did, for a touchdown, Coach.
Okay. Well, Smith
bring back memories, you know.
Smith covered him off the line, left him go, and Wilt was coming over from a safety spot to try to cover. Copic straight back to throw. He's going to look deep. He's got a man way out here, but the wind just took the football.
Wow.
Now go over, Gordon, what we would have seen several years ago. Who was the split end for Strath Haven several years? Oh, yeah, and could he fly?
He'd have ran underneath that, but Kevin Kaminsky doesn't have Josh Hannah's speed, and there and again, few do.
This is very difficult for the quarterback with that kind of wind behind you. It's very difficult to judge your arm strength. And in 2 throws here right now, we overthrew wide open receivers down the field.
Anxious to see where this punt ends up. 45 yards deep are the return men for Manheim.
This is Smith at about his 38. He's going to have great field position if he doesn't fumble it. And he's down about the 49. So the Barons will have good field position with 3 minutes to go here. And we'll take a break. Network, Barons, Panthers, no score.
Don't worry about Eric hanging out with the wrong crowd. Staying out too late, going to parties where no adults are present. So for Eric's graduation, we figured we'd have a party here. So the kids could drink, have a good time, sleep over. We'd know where they were. It seemed like a sensible thing to do at the time.
Fitness, weight loss, good health. Everybody knows these things are important.
At Woody's Workout Club, we can offer you the results you're looking for in a clean, comfortable environment. We offer professional training staff to encourage you and help you get results. A wide variety of group fitness classes, yoga, core training, and many more. Plus children's and youth fitness classes and free child care for members. We can develop a plan for you no matter what your age or fitness level. Isn't it time you joined our growing fitness family? Woody's Workout, where we have a workout for everybody.
Suffering from road rage on the information superhighway? Planet Cable DSL is the answer you've been looking for. With a DSL connection, there are no busy signals, and you get around the net 20 times faster. Call Planet Cable 262-0087. The internet was meant to be this fast.
0-0. First quarter, 3:01 to go. The ball at the 49 of Strath Haven. This will be the Barons' second position. They ran out. They were intercepted on a 4th down. by the Strath Haven defense. Interception by Eric Schoenman. And then the Barons forced a 3-and-out after a first down run by Dan Connor. This is Hunter from his wingback spot. Hunter dragging the tacklers for about 9 yards to the 40, almost the 40-yard line. They'll put it at the 41, just outside the 40. Big gain on first down. Hey, when you can run for 8 yards first down, that sets things up for you.
Well, what's nice about what Manheim's doing here right now, they're winning the battle of field position, and their biggest gains have come on the power sweeps for.
Absolutely, and which means they're winning the line of scrimmage, their offense against a Strath Haven defense that is not used to losing football games.
But now they get a short field again. They really got to punch one in here. And Strath Haven gains a lot of confidence that they can stuff this. This is Gatchell, makes a spin move and gets a first down. He was pushed back by Carmen Gentile, but he spun out of that for a first down.
If Manheim Central can get a few first downs here, they're definitely, the wind's going to change in their favor, and they'll have a shot at a field goal if indeed they have to go for something like that.
Jim, we're thinking the same thing. As a matter of fact, if they can keep the ball on the ground these 3 plays and take their time in and out of the huddle, the clock's going to change, and it's going to run out to 0. They're going to get the win at their back, which a long field goal is a big possibility.
Greg Gatchell averages 6.6 a carry. Doesn't start, but he plays like a starter. Hunter in motion. Here comes the fake option. Here's Moyer keeping himself, gets about 4 or 5.
They're doing a nice job on that midline for that time. Moyer's reading the defensive tackle who's pinching hard on him. He's keeping it. They're getting a nice block on the offensive right side, and he's picking up 4 and 5 yards every time he wants to get it. Here's a replay.
Last week, Dan Connor had a huge first quarter. This quarter, he's had 2 touches, and if anything comes out of these possessions by the Barons, they're keeping the ball out of the hands of a Division I football player.
You notice there, number 44, Jeremiah Hunter, had a nice block for Moyer.
Now Hunter with the football, and he's going to get lassoed down by Showman, it appears. Yeah, but he got inside the 30 to about the 28, where it sets up a 3rd and short.
Big play coming up here for Manheim Central. We've had plenty of those so far here in the first half. Again, we keep emphasizing the fact that they're down inside the 30-yard line right now. We got to get some points.
Absolutely. If you notice here, it's awfully tough to plant and cut. When you're running laterally, neither of these teams run the eye. This is a great opportunity, better opportunity to be in the eye and let that running back go straight ahead with very few cuts.
50 seconds to go, the ball to 28-yard line. 3rd and 2. Straight ahead. First down, Eric Myers, the 5'11", 200-pound senior, gets a first down. And I would imagine Mike Williams lets the clock run out here.
He has one more play. He has to run one more behind him. One more play,
and then they're going to be in pretty good shape. There that time, Strath Haven was in a stack-over defense to the wide side of the field, so I don't know if they're checking on the line of scrimmage, but they did attack the defense at its weakest spot.
Gotcha. Ball's in the 22, guys. 1st and 10. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. This is Hunter. He's going to get
coming back.
He got a quick jump. He's going to get 9-10 yards, but guess what? He's coming back for a penalties. He just got too much of a jump on the snap.
Now, if he ever plays in the Canadian League, that was perfect timing, Jim. Get that head start there.
Yeah, you're right. In the Canadian League, you get that little leap start. You can do that. No problem. Now, here we go. I keep stressing, and we talked about this earlier. Take advantage of your scoring opportunities. They obviously in great position here to get some points on the board. There's Joey Lally from District 2 giving us the call here. And first down. Now, 1st down and 10, they jump off. Now it's 1st and 15 and changes things.
That's going to start the clock, though. So Manheim, if they're smart here, is
let the clock go out.
Let that clock run out.
And that's a mistake. Now, that's a mistake that costs you 5 yards. And in this kind of wind, on this kind of turf, against this kind of defense, that's a lot of yardage.
They're going to let it run out here. Mike Williams is going to take the wind here for a 1st and 15.
So 1 quarter now, just about in the books. It's no score. And I got to believe that Manheim feels pretty good about that situation right now. They'll have a 1st and 15 when we come back on the Sports Fever Television Network.
I found out in my 5th month that I was expecting twins. Nicole is pretty self-sufficient.
Kevin's a little more of a challenge getting him out of the house.
Albie was born here in Lancaster, and she loves animals. We're expecting another girl, so it's going to be 2 to 1, 3 to 1.
And I want them to be happy, healthy, God-fearing young women.
Say we want the best that life can give them.
I want to be there every step of the way, and health is paramount to be there.
Embrace the beauty of the season. Liz Claiborne, Jones, New York, 9 West at the Outlets at Hershey. Wrap yourself in a festive mood. Dress Barn, Casual Corner, Petite and Woman at the Outlets at Hershey. Believe in the season. Nautica, Reebok, G.H. Bass at the Outlets at Hershey. It's the little things in life that count. The Outlets at Hershey, located on Hershey Park Drive.
Outlets at Hershey.
Peckway Machine, a Lancaster County manufacturer of commercial trailers, farm machinery, and turf equipment for more than 30 years. At Peckway Machines, we provide the highest quality trailers for your landscaping, construction, and commercial needs. To find your local dealer of Peckway products, contact us on the web, pecwaymachine.com.
Character, scholastics, athletic ability, enhancing the Barron tradition of excellence. The Manheim Touchdown Club, 665-2252. For more information. And signs by tomorrow. Official sign maker for Sports Fever Television Network, 299-3279. Second quarter before we get underway. Let's go to Jed Donahue on the sidelines here at Coatsville. Jed.
Hey, Gordon, freezing down here. The wind, huge factor. You can barely, stand up. I'll tell you what, this is a huge deal coming up because they can kick with the wind. Forget about doing anything against it, throwing, kicking, or whatever. It's out of the playbook today.
All right, Jed Donahue, of course, usually the play-by-play guy. He had his football jam show this morning, but he hustled down to Coatsville, and he'll be joining us on the sidelines from time to time. Jimmy, what do you got there?
Well, I tell you, Manheim Central dominated the first half possession. 10 minutes and 5 seconds to Strath Haven, 155. And how about this? Manheim Central, 20 plays, 85 yards. Strath Haven, 5 plays for 12 yards.
Okay, we're underway second quarter. Second down and 12, and we'll tell you why in a second. But Hunter straight ahead for about 6, 7 yards. At the end of the half, when the clock ran out, you can't end the quarter, rather. You can't end the quarter on a penalty, so they had to run a play. They dove Hunter ahead for 3 yards as we went to break. The clock went to 0, but you can't end an offensive penalty there. And the only play we missed was a little halfback trap play to Hunter, which picked up about 3 yards.
Well, here's where that penalty on first down comes into play for. It's third down and about 6. It would have been 3rd and 1.
Sure. But they only got some good blocking on that run there by Hunter. 3rd and 6. Big play. Hunter straight ahead. I think he's playing for a field goal. I think Mike Williams kept the ball right dead smack in the middle. He's got the wind at his back. Straight ahead kick. It's going to break from the 15-yard line. You're going to have about a 32-yard field goal, but he's going to go for it. The ball on the 15-yard line. Now, Sam McGarity made the tackle there. Ball on the 15. It sets up about a 4th and long 2.
For Strath Haven is going to somewhat of a 6-1 defense. You'll see it as they come up here. One inside backer sometimes. Take a look at it here right now.
Yeah, here's more of a 52 look. How about this play? Big play, 4th down. And it looks like Myers is going to scramble for it.
He got it.
He got hit at the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was hit by Cresta, but he got out of that tackle, and he just fought his way for a first down. First down, Barron. That's a big play by Myers.
I'm up here thinking, Jim, that points are so crucial here. You got the wind at your back. Get the field goal. Get the secure 3 points. But Mike Williams gambled a little bit, rolled the dice, and a great run to keep the clock alive. The other way to look at it, though, is that Strath Haven has to go into the win, so they're going to keep that field advantage.
Sure. How tough, too, is it to kick the footing for the kicker on a field goal?
Depends on the set.
Because it's a wet, soft field. Pro split. Here's Hunter. And I'll tell you what, we're not hearing Connor's name a lot on tackles. I think that he's in on that one, but he has not been in a lot of tackles. There he was. For some reason, they're getting a body on him as he's coming off of his linebacker spot.
We're seeing 4 basic plays here from Manheim. We're seeing the sweep. We're seeing a lot of midline, a little bit of veer, and then that trap, that reverse pivot trap, which really keeps you guessing.
That ball was on the ground.
Yes,
that was a fumble.
It was, but they didn't call it, though. They laid it right where he got his first hit.
Second down and 8. Now it looks like the Barons are going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 10:03 to go to the half. It's no score on the Sports Fever Television Network.
Believe me, I know this place like the back of my hand. The Saturn Vue comes standard with 4-wheel independent suspension. This is it. Push folding rear seats for more cargo space. Excuse me.
Check it out.
And dent-resistant side panels. I'm cool. The Saturn Vue. Get in, get away. Get a new 2003 Saturn Vue at 0% APR financing and $1,000 toward your down payment. For restrictions, see your retailer.
You believed in my business idea.
You got me a great rate on my home equity loan. You gave me the innovative products I need.
You helped us buy our first home.
You helped us set a course for financial success. You saved me time and hassles.
You're the right size bank for me.
For me.
For me.
West Hafer Construction, proud supporters of youth programs. West Hafer Construction, commercial, industrial, institutional, new construction, expansions, renovations, turnkey fit-outs. West Hafer Construction, wishing all teams good luck with this year's sports season.
There's Dan Connor, the Penn State recruit, the linebacker for the Strath Haven Panthers, trying to hold on here. 2nd and 8 for Manheim. Second quarter, 10:03 to go. The ball inside the 10. Pass. Moyer kept it himself, and he gets trapped, and then tried to just get something out of it.
In play action.
Not quite sure what they wanted to do with it there.
It was a play action pass. They had practiced that in pregame. It's right off of that sweep action, and Strath Haven had good penetration on the inside for.
They ran what they did. They ran the split end, a little streak route. He doesn't have a lot of room to operate because they're so close in the red zone, and the tight end ran a little bit of a drag, but nothing was open. He did a great job. Moyer did it, just taking the ball upfield.
Well, you burn a timeout to try to set something up, and it doesn't work out for you. Obviously, he's going to at least try to get 3 points out of this at this point.
Here's a slot wing set. Wide side of field to the left.
Moyer's the quarterback, and Hunter in motion. Here's Moyer looking. And it's going to be, they're going to call a tip pass.
Yeah, no interference. No interference because the ball was tipped before the hit by the D-back. Tried to go a little play action with a backside slant. And now they're going to try the field goal here on 4th and about 7.
There's the throw. They're claiming the ball was tipped. And we didn't quite see who got a hand on it.
That's why there was no interference.
Was that Connor that got his hand on it?
Somebody did on the inside. Big play coming up here, guys. Big play. Manheim Central needs to come away with 3 here.
This field goal is at it's a tough angle because the ball's on the right hash. They have tackle over this way.
Put it down to 15. Kick is up. Is good. With 9:11 to go, Ryan Plowman, the left-footed kicker, pumps it through, and the Barons have a 3-0 lead in the AAA final. Sports Fever television coverage of the AAA final continues after this.
Trucks, the big and the small. We love trucks, the ones that can haul. We love trucks, we love them all. We love you, GMC. We love you, GMC. We love trucks, we love them all. We love trucks, the ones that can tow. We love you.
Jones, GMC, Manheim Pike, Lancaster.
We love you.
When it comes to quality and value, people come to Baumberger's for good reason. Like our nationally recognized paint department. The Ace Hardware brand name Ace Royal means you'll have choices broader than the rainbow with durability that just doesn't quit. And the Baumberger paint specialist can help turn you into a regular Michelangelo.
Bill did such a wonderful job matching my paint. I baked him a batch of brownies.
The paint department at Baumberger's.
Dedicated to the things that last.
Bring home Costas classics to your kids. Introduce your family to Costas, the candy you grew up with. A tradition that has lasted more than 80 years. Try something out of the ordinary for your next fundraiser. Give us a call or visit on the web. Costas Candies, not your ordinary snack.
Barons will kick off. They'll put 3-0 lead after 2 possessions. They came up short on the first. There they got 3 points. But Strath Haven's defense really toughened inside the 10. And there's the kick, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and it does at about the 4-yard line.
Let it go, and your kick goes out of bounds.
Buying or selling real estate, call Rick Hershey, Penn Realty at 665-7819. Good friend of mine, Rick Hershey, give him a call. Great, great guy. 664-2412 will get you into Anytime Fitness and Tanning. Give the gift of health this holiday season. Open 24/7. And the gazebo room. Hey, this stuff is great dressing, guys. 800-322-7252 for more information and to order some of that stuff. Unbelievable. 9:11 to go till half. It is 3-0 Barons. Strath Haven with 1 possession. This is their 2nd possession. This is the halfback Bradley looking to get outside. Gatchell can't get him. Dennis is there. And they run him out of bounds, but he gets about 4 yards. It looked like he wasn't going to get anything. Not a bad run.
Yeah, a little bit of speed there. Get outside the pursuit coming from the inside, but Manheim Central had excellent pursuit coming in from the inside there. He looked to turn it back up inside here but he didn't get the alley on the inside.
Of course, nearly got to corner, but a great job pursuing by the white Manheim Barons. Getting outside and knocking him out of bounds.
Bradley's a sophomore. He got his chance when the senior Phil Atkinson went down with a knee injury early in the season, and told that Phil Atkinson will go to Wisconsin on a scholarship. Straight ahead to Connor, and he's wrapped up there.
Both these plays have been out of a double tight wing set. Not even a split end in the game here for Strath Haven.
Looked like Neil Hershey wrapped him up there. 3rd down and 4.
Big 3rd down play coming up, because if not, they went with the inside gut trap that time, picked up a couple of yards, but they need a 1st down here. If not, they're going to have to punt into this win, and Manheim Central is going to end up with some great field position again.
This becomes a big play then. Ball's on the 41-yard line. They're faced with a 3rd and 4. Tight set for the Panthers. Kopic's the quarterback, gives it to Bradley. Looks like he's got a 1st. Oh, he's got it.
He's got it.
Took on the tackler, ran him over, and got the 1st down at about the 46, where Strath Haven don't have a 1st and 10 at about the 46, 47-yard line.
They really had numbers there, Jim, at the point of attack to that wing.
Yeah, they dominated them on that point that time. They went on a real long count. They went on about the 3rd or 4th hut. The quarterback was trying to get Manheim Central to jump off. Manheim Central was disciplined, but they dominated that right side.
Here's Connor leading the way, too, and he takes on Dennis. And Gatchell couldn't hold Bradley from getting the 1st down. Kopic, this is Thorne Fitzgerald, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard. He's a senior halfback. He's 6 foot, 185. So they're going to those halfbacks with Connor leading the way as a blocker.
Now that's perfect for Manheim Central. They limit them to basically no gain on 1st down. They're in wing T. They're going into the wind. You know they're not going to throw the ball that much. Definitely it gives the defense a great advantage.
My key to the game, obviously, was both defenses being able to step up and play great aggressive pursuit defense, and we'll see here how Manheim does on Strath Haven's 2nd possession.
2nd and long for the Panthers on their own 47. Kopic gives it to Bradley coming around on the swing, on the sweep, and he's stuffed up there. Fitzgerald could not get the block on the corner. Let's see who jammed it up on the corner. Great defense by Ryan Buchter, that defensive end for the Barons, to hold that up, and no gain out of it. 3rd and long for Strath Haven.
Here comes the replay. Once again, tough to get great footing on your cuts, but if you notice the Baron defense flying to the football, another key point, Coach Kevin Clancy made a great call on the 1st possession, the deep ball, which was wide open, but it got overthrown.
Right, but here they're not going to be so eager to throw it because it's thrown into that wind.
3rd and long.
Maybe a counter crisscross type, Jim.
At the 47, 6:45 to go. Give it to the big fella, Connor. And he's just got a lot of bodies to get through, and he's stuffed at about the midfield stripe. Score in the AA championship game in the East being played up at J. Bernie Crum in Allentown. Lakeland and Northern Lehigh, no score after the end of the 1st quarter.
You're almost conceding that you're going to punt the football away there, Jim, on a fullback trap on 3rd and 9.
This weather is really hindering Strath Haven as much as it's hindering the passing game from Manheim Central, because Strath Haven can't throw and then have to throw into this weather makes it that much more difficult.
Chris Donnelly to punt.
Look at that ball.
And he really gets pushed down. Dennis picks it up on his 18.
He's got a wall, trying to set up a wall there.
He's trying to get outside.
Got it.
He turned the corner, but he gets tripped up. May have been a touchdown-saving trip by Strath. And Tom Hinkle on Hinkle Insurance Agency. Give him a call. Tell him that you saw his ad here on Sports Secret TV Network, 560-9733. And, of course, Blue Ball National Bank. Strong supporters of everything we're doing. And they've got all the banking services you need. And Advance Auto Parts. Look at all those locations that are participating in today's telecast of the PIAA East AAA Championship game. 6:03 to go to the 1st half. Straight ahead handoff for the Barons. They set up on their own 25-yard line. 26 make it. Looks like there's no gain.
That was a veer to the short side of field. Not much there.
Handoff was to Eric Myers. Myers with 712 yards this year and 12 touchdowns.
Boy, are both coaches playing things very close to vet. There's Dan Connor, the father of, boy, he's had 3 incredible sons. Boston College, Penn State, you name it. Great athletes out of that family. University of Delaware quarterback.
Here's a double slot set. 2 wide receivers to each side, shotgun, 1 back in the backfield.
Let's see how Moyer throws with this win. He's going to keep it himself.
Quarterback draw.
And they got to it. They weren't too fooled by it. And I'll tell you, a lot of tackles being made by Nick Cresta, Carmen Gentile, the defensive tackles, the outside linebackers, Sam McGarity and Dave Peck.
The thing Manheim's doing thus far in the first half, they're getting positive yardage here. If you look here, not a great play, but they're still getting 3 yards at least. The first down was pretty much stopped, but they got 2 yards out of it. So it makes it a third and about a medium range distance for the first down.
3rd and 5, the ball on the 31-yard line of Manheim. And they're going to try to throw the football here with the wind at their back. And it's a strong one. Across the middle to the tight end. He's got it.
Actually, a slot. There was no tight end there. It was 3 wideouts. But he lined up in the slot, and he ran right across there on a delay underneath the middle.
That was actually Sean Wild, who is a wide receiver, not a tight end. That was my mistake.
But you'll see it here right now. They tried to get Jeremiah into the flat. They hit him, and then nobody paid attention with the underneath route.
And they threw it right in front of the Penn State recruit, Dan Connor. 1st and 10 for Manheim on its own 39-yard line. 4:35 to go till halftime, and they're up 3-0, looking to get the football down the field for more. Moyer in the shotgun. Give it to Hunter out of the shotgun. Hunter looking to bounce outside. He gets ankle tackled, or he might bounce outside for more.
In our pregame, Jim, we talked about Manheim's ability to be more diverse offensively than Strath Haven. Obviously, Strath Haven, throughout the last few years, has not been forced, as powerful as they have been, to leave their base offense. Manheim is a big veer and midline team. However, they'll show you a lot of different sets. Mike Williams has his team very well schooled. It reminds me a lot of Ralph Ridgen's Maryland's offense.
Ball's on the 43. They're at 2nd and 6. They got to go to the 49 for the first down. Moyer again in the shotgun. Give it to Hunter. Hunter looking to bounce outside. Peck couldn't hold him, but he's not going to get the first down.
What I meant by that, Jim, is
I got it.
Maryland, now they'll line up in the eye a lot, as Manheim won't, but there's a lot of diversity and variation to their offense.
Well,
and a
right
great
there,
execution.
they came out in the shotgun. Everybody thinks pass. They ran an off-tackle power play out of it. And so they're using a lot of diversity here. And the difference is, if you remember 2 years ago, Strath Haven did not have a first down in the second half, but still got away with the victory.
They were out. In fact, they only had 6 in the whole game. They dominated that game early, and with a lot of Manheim. And the Barons are going to call a timeout in this 3rd and short, and we'll take one with them. Sports Fever Television Network coverage of the PIAA Championships returns after this.
Were you guys looking for a new TV today? Was there a certain size you had in mind?
Well, I don't know. This one looks good.
Yes! Yes! From state-of-the-art flat-screen TVs to complete home entertainment systems, Weeby is the #1 source to make your dreams a reality.
Join the West Shore Health Club, where you'll be able to work out in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. They have multiple exercise rooms, a swimming pool, and the most cardio exercise equipment in the area, so you never have to wait to start your training. For over 35 years, the West Shore Health Club has been making fitness fun. And as a member, you also receive a full membership to World Gym in Harrisburg, open 24 hours Monday through Friday. No matter where you are, you'll only be minutes away from your work. The West Shore Health Club in Camp Hill and World Gym in Harrisburg, the area's most complete fitness centers.
Peckway Machines Incorporated. At Peckway, we build a full lineup of the most rugged compact manure spreaders available for the small farmer and for homeowners who have horses and other livestock. Peckway trailers built with pride in Lancaster County and found on job sites throughout the country. Give us a call.
There's the Strath Haven band. It's a huge band. We're at 3rd down and 2 on the 48 as the Barons break the huddle. Straight ahead to Hunter. He's got a first down and more inside the Strath Haven territory. Manheim will get a first down at the 47 of Strath Haven with 3:14 to go. And I think the biggest story, Dan Connor has 4 carries at this point in the game. He's having the ball. 188 yards at halftime last week.
Manheim Central's controlling the line of scrimmage, and that's the big difference here. You'll notice on 3rd and short, they just went straight ahead and picked up a tough 4 yards.
Isn't that what it always comes down to this time of the year? 1st and 10 Barons on the 47. Here's straight ahead to Hunter. This time he stood up. Nick Cresta has been on almost every defensive play. And that's a big stop for the defense for Strath Haven.
Now, Jim was talking about about 2 years ago, a game which he was at. Jim, go over the difference in the times these three teams have met. These teams have met 3 times.
The 3 times that they've met, and there's that little preview here. They showed Jeremiah going up inside. The 3 times that they met, here's the difference. Manheim Central's had 10 turnovers, and Strath Haven only 2 in the 3 previous times. Today, Manheim Central 0 turnovers.
Although Manheim has out-yardaged them offensively in those 3 games.
Yeah, 8-16 to 7-36. It is cold, as you saw the pictures of the fans. It is very cold, windy, damp. Here's Hunter. He kind of waited for the crack and seam, and he slipped through it, and he gets down to about the 40-yard line. We're down to about 2 minutes to go in the half.
We haven't seen that play yet. That was a double dive, Jim.
That's right. They double dive, but I think the key is here, notice for their 3rd down plays have all been very makeable kind of 3rd down plays, where it's 3rd down and 3 right now. They've been in 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, rather than 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 kind of situation.
Yeah, I brought that up earlier, and you know what? If we talk about double dive, you saw in the replay, they fake to the first back, quarterback pulls it and gives to the second back.
Another 3rd down. There's been plenty of them so far today for the Barons. This is Myers picking his way behind some big linemen. He just got up behind some big offensive linemen, and they pushed their way for a 1st down to the Strath Haven 36. It was stuffed, but he just gone ahead and played some rugby there, and he got the 1st down.
The only thing that's going to happen here right now is Manheim Central will be forced to put the ball up in the air unless they break the long run. With 1:33 to go, they're going to have to do something. They don't have enough time to drive the ball 36 yards.
And they only have 1 timeout left.
Guys, what's going on with Dan Connor? He's hardly been in on any tackles whatsoever.
Well, let's go it over here. Extra man. They went to an empty set, but there's an extra man. The back did not get out, which is an illegal substitution, which was brought in the mid to late 90s, around 1996, 97. That makes it too tough on the defense because they can't get personnel groupings in. So it's an automatic 5-yard penalty when you have 12 guys that don't break. Somebody's got to leave immediately.
It's the old George Curry basically rule, right?
Oh, they used to do that all the time.
And he was good at it too. So now they have to break the. Now they lose. They make another 5-yard mistake there. Now they're faced with 1st and 15, and the clock running.
Remember, Strath Haven has a young secondary.
This is more looking, throwing outside to Dennis. Dennis trying to get some yardage, and it looks like he got out of bounds, and he got out in a big mud puddle too at 107.
Yes.
Now it was reading there was Moyer. He was reading to the weak side, the 2 receiver side. If we see the replay here, it was a hitch seamer out to this side. When you throw that hitch, you can't wait too long. You got to be very careful throwing that hitch late on your quick passing game because it can get picked and run back.
One thing I did notice on that play is that Strath Haven had no inside linebackers, so if they go 5 wides, expect a quarterback draw.
2nd and 10 on the 36. They got 3 wide outs to the right.
Looks like man under 2 deep.
Moyer in the shotgun, going to roll right, feel a little pressure. He's in trouble. He's going down.
They want to get a timeout here to conserve clock. It's under a minute.
Peck, Cresta, and Sam McGarrity boxed him in and brought him down. 3rd and 10. Mike Williams not happy on the sidelines over there. They're going to have to get and run and play again.
I like that quarterback draw play by Coach Contafio here because there's no linebackers, only 4 men in the box.
They have no timeouts. There it is. There's Moyer with running room. He's got a 1st down. What a play. What a call by Coach Contafio and Coach Williams. 1st down for the Bears and a big play by Jared Moyer. They have 1 timeout left. They got
to want to get up and spike it. They may want to get up and just spike the ball here to conserve clock. 37 seconds, 1st down at the 5th at the 25.
5 wide outs, and he'll spike it right there. 2nd down and 10 now. The ball on the 26.
Now what Jim was talking about there to the audience at home, there were 5 wide receivers for Manheim. Strath Haven was covering all 5 man-to-man. That takes 5 men out. They had 2 safeties way back deep, which takes 7 men out. So there's 11 on the field at a time. That's only 4 guys that were left over the line of scrimmage to stop the quarterback draw.
And I'm sure the people up in the box saw it.
Well, Strath Haven will take a timeout. We'll take one with you. 33 seconds to go and a half. Barons up 3-0.
Whether providing highly specialized care to medically complex patients or outpatient physical rehabilitation services, Select Medical Corporation is committed to excellence in clinical care. Throughout Pennsylvania, we are proud to serve the community's health care needs at our 6 select specialty hospitals, including locations in Camp Hill and York, and at our Joyner Sports Medicine and NovaCare Rehabilitation Centers. For more information on Select Medical Corporation, call 717-972-1100 or visit us online.
We love trucks, the big and the small. We love trucks, the ones that can haul. We love trucks, we love them all. We love you, GMC. We love you, GMC. We love trucks, we love them all. We
Jones GMC, Manheim Pike, Lancaster.
We love you.
Lebanon Valley College continuing the college's tradition since 1866. Lebanon Valley College preparing students of promise to become alumni of achievement. For a campus tour, call toll-free 866-LVC-480-M or on the web, www.lvc.edu.
Now, the Barons have dominated this whole first half, but they're really on the edge here. They got to get something out of this, or Strath Haven has to feel pretty good about itself. It's 2nd and 10 on the 26-yard line, 25 of Strath Haven. And nothing there. And there is
a timeout right away,
Sam McGarity, and they're going to have to burn a timeout.
Get one right away.
Now it looks like Mike wants to try to get one more play off.
Which is understandable. Get up and get a play.
They changed their defense, too, They got the linebackers inside. They're in a man-free setup right now.
Spike it. And that did not make Mike Williams or the staff very happy.
So you may as well have gotten a timeout there, but field goal it now.
Costas Candy's fan poll question. Go to PASportsFever.com to vote. Who is Mr. Pennsylvania Football 2003? One of the guys, Dan Connor, is one of the leaders in the early voting. US Talk Cheap. Check all the information out on US Talk Cheap at ustalkcheap.com or call 866-US-TALK-1. And great deals there for cell phone service. Now Strath call a timeout with 15 seconds ago. 4th and 10, and we'll stay right here. All these locations from Applebee's. You can't find a place to go wrong. My wife is out in California right now at a field hockey festival with my daughter. She went to an Applebee's. She said the food is just as good there as back here. And Red Robin, 3 great locations. That's one of your favorite places, right, Ford?
Hey, I like them both.
Especially when you're buying.
When Coach Contafio buys, I like them both.
And, of course, Chuck Thompson of Thompson Realty. 665-3322, 625-2277, your first choice in real estate. They've been with us all year. All-state insurance agents, Paul Mattis, Jan Vita, Laura Lo.
Okay, here's an interesting situation. On 2nd down and 10, they spiked it on 1st down. 2nd down, they threw a slip screen here to the weak side, and they were tackled in bounds for basically no gain. Quarterback made a quick decision. He went up and spiked it with 1 timeout up. That's why I wanted the timeout immediately, Jim.
Right.
Now you're stuck with a 4th down, and apparently Coach thinks it's too long of a field goal, even though the wind's at your back.
Well, he's going to have to throw the football. He's got 5 wideouts to pick from. He's got no backs. He's going to go for the shotgun. He's looking. Nobody's open. Going down the end zone. Oh! Almost caught for a touchdown. 2 defenders there, and the ball slipped through Huber's hands in the corner. I don't know if his feet would have been down or not, but it was close. But the Barons give it up on downs, and all that time possession.
Well, here we go. We got a good look at it from the back of the end zone. Oh, it would have been a touchdown.
Another good example of a young secondary. They should have batted that ball away. Don't try to catch it. It's 4th down.
But, Jim, back to the comments you made. When the Barons have a chance, they've got to do something. They had their chance there and didn't do it. Strath Haven's going to feel real good about getting out of this half with a 3-0 deficit, and they will as we count down those final seconds. Halftime, PIAA State Eastern AAA Championship game. The Barons have dominated, but they only have a 3-0 lead over Strath Haven. Sports Fever Television Network continues. The Singular at the half coming up next.
What could be worse than bad winter weather? Having an oil company you can't depend on. Since 1948, Lancaster Countyans have been depending on Arthur J. Ulrich Company to provide them with their quality heating oil and oil heat service. Ulrich's small family-owned company will make sure you have enough heating oil to get through the coldest winter weather and provides a fully trained service department for all your equipment needs. Customer satisfaction as well as your comfort and safety are Ulrich's #1 concern. Arthur J. Ulrich Company, the heating oil company you can depend on.
Whether homeowners, contractors, farmers, or landscapers, Peckway Machine has the right trailer for you. Over 20 trailer models to choose from with a variety of options to fit your needs. Peckway Machines produces high-quality trailers at a fair price. Peckway manufactures dump trailers, deck overs, equipment haulers, landscape and utility trailers. Peckway also manufactures a line of agricultural machinery, including hay tools, compact manure spreaders, and top dressers for the turf market. Contact Binkley & Hurst or call Peckway for your local dealer. Also, visit on the web, PeckwayMachine.com.
The Nokia 3300 from Singular, amazing. This keyboard makes text messaging so easy, so fast, it's just like talking. Plus, I can download and play MP3s. With this, I got my friends and my music with me all the time.
Singular
dealer brings you the Nokia 3300, text messaging, an MP3 player, and a phone all in one. And right now, it's just $99.99.
I call it mine. Phone.
30. Another dealer fits you best.
Body Zone Sports and Fitness Complex, 160,000 square feet of fun and fitness. Sports and Fitness Complex delivers perfect conditions year-round. 2 huge synthetic grass turf fields for soccer, field hockey, lacrosse, football, and rugby. Regulation basketball, volleyball courts. 2 NHL-sized ice rinks for hockey, figure, and open skating. And a 25-yard, 6-lane swimming pool for competition, lessons, therapy, and just plain fun. Pennsylvania's premier sports and fitness facility, Body Zone Sports and Fitness Complex.
Not bad. However, True Value paint has over 2,000 beautiful colors. And the quality comes through in every one. That's 2,000 colors.
Easy Care Flat Latex Paint, starting at $14.99 at Longenecker's True Value.
Are you a high school athlete that wants to be recruited? Let us show you how patent-pending video disc technology will get you noticed here at Legend Sports Recruiting. We can almost guarantee that you get the look you deserve. We offer several different packages to showcase your athlete. Our video disc showcases not only a highlight video of the athlete, but we have the ability to incorporate 7 different topics, which also includes academic accomplishments, awards, agility, and other sports played. Book now, 877-432-7400.
Central Pennsylvania College's new Lancaster Center, located in the Regency Square Business Park, offers evening bachelor's degree completion programs in business, criminal justice administration, and information technology. Evening and online classes are available. You can visit on the web as well, centralpenn.edu.
Coatsville High School, it's 3-0 Manheim Central over Strath Haven. The Panthers got to feel pretty good about hanging on there because it's been all Barons here in the first half, and it's been a very, very cold, windy, damp afternoon here at Coatsville. Every singular at the half show, we feature a Penn State Orthopedic Medical Minute, and here's today's Penn State Orthopedic Medical Minute.
Conditions can be broken down into acute and chronic conditions. Older patients tend to be more predisposed to the overuse chronic injuries, while younger patients, high school and college age type individuals, tend to be more likely to have an acute traumatic event. The traumatic injuries can include shoulder dislocations or separations. Dislocations involve the ball and socket part of the joint, while separations involve the joint at the end of the collarbone. Most separations respond extremely well to non-operative treatment, although for cases of severe deformity, surgery may be required. The treatment of shoulder dislocations is a bit more controversial, although younger patients, first-time dislocators, may have such a high predisposition to recurrent dislocation that surgery may be required. The majority of shoulder dislocations, however, will respond well to non-operative treatment. Overuse injuries tend to occur more in the older population, although younger individuals that are involved in throwing sports or overhead sports, such as swimming, can certainly develop these types of conditions. The important thing is to intervene early, take them out of their activity, perhaps utilize a brief course of anti-inflammatory medicines and physical therapy, and most of these individuals will then go on to do quite well.
3-0 Manheim over Strath Haven at Coatsville High School. It's the PIAA AAA Eastern Championship game on the Sports Fever Television Network.
Bob?
Yes, sir?
Let's go to lunch to discuss that promotion.
I'd love to, sir, but...
But what, Bob?
I'm still waiting for my ding repair.
Having trouble getting ahead? Hi, I'm Cindy Rowe. For auto glass repair or replacement, our 10 locations and mobile vans put you way ahead in quality service and response time. Cindy Rowe certified technicians get you back on the road in no time with guaranteed results. We even handle the insurance paperwork. For auto glass repair or replacement, you're way ahead when the one you know is Cindy Rowe.
Hi, folks. Charlie and Thorndike for Forbes Chevrolet and Forbes One Price Used Vehicles in Camp Hill. It's football season, and we want to score 6 points for you with our outstanding lineup of new vehicles, used vehicles, price, selection, location, and world-class service. So before you get sacked by the competition, touchdown at Forbes Chevrolet for your 6 points.
Hey, you're in Forbes country. Forbes
Chevrolet Country.
We got the account. All right. You know, we're outgrowing our office.
We're outgrowing our bank.
We need a bank that can manage our accounts.
And keep pace with our growth.
A bank that's flexible.
And accessible.
I want to pick up the phone and get answers when I need them.
I want the latest time-saving banking technologies.
We need a bank that's on the ball.
The right size bank for us.
Joyner Sports Medicine Institute, a select medical company, is known for its results-oriented clinical care. Our team approach focuses on preventative and rehabilitative programs and services. With locations in Camp Hill, Harrisburg, Shrewsbury, and Western Pennsylvania, the Joyner Sports Medicine team creates individualized treatment plans to achieve our patients' specific goals. For more information on Joyner Sports Medicine Institute, call 717-975-9844.
The Caddyshack Restaurant, located at Armitage Golf Club on Orsbridge Road in Mechanicsburg, a central Pennsylvania tradition for great food, great prices, great service, great time. Caddyshack offering specials every day, from our bucket of wings, mild to hot, for just $9.95, to our juicy 16-ounce sirloins every Tuesday for $9.95. The Caddyshack, a great place for casual fun night out, a perfect venue for banquets and private parties. Call us 975-0940. Spend time with us at the Caddyshack at the Armitage Golf Club, Orsbridge Road, Mechanicsburg.
Peckway Machine, a Lancaster County manufacturer of commercial trailers, farm machinery, and turf equipment for more than 30 years. At Peckway Machines, we provide the highest quality trailers for your landscaping, construction, and commercial needs. To find your local dealer, Peckway Products, contact us on the web, pecwaymachine.com.
Retired 18 months ago, and I feel great.
We retired last week.
I retired last minute, no problem.
I'll retire in about 10 years.
I'm retiring next week.
At CJ's Tire and Automotive Services, what we know about retirement is a lot.
I retired on my way to work.
If I knew it was going to be this easy, I would have retired sooner.
Explore your retirement options at CJ's Tire and Automotive Services. You're riding on our reputation.
The best keeps getting better at the Sportsman Shop, 101 West.
Joins us last week. You saw him help Michigan State dismantle Penn State back home, saying the Barons can hold on. They're up 3-0 here at halftime. Jeff, this win today, you were just talking walking quarterback's worst nightmare.
Yeah, definitely. This is some horrible weather. Not only is it cold, but you got a pretty stiff wind going here, and Jared's doing a good job throwing the ball, though. I won't have to be out there throwing it in the wind as much as we throw the ball.
Well, it really went well for you this past year, Michigan State. You have to feel good about the spot you're in now. Combine season coming up. It couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we had a good season. You know, I had a good season personally, and as a team going in, we didn't really know exactly what to expect, and it turned out great. And you know, I'm just hopefully finish out the year on a good bowl game and then get ready for the future.
9 times you guys have been in this spot in the Eastern Finals. These guys are playing today as much for you, aren't they?
Hey, you know, they're playing for everybody that's ever played here. We're trying to get a state title. You know, Coach Williams deserves it. You know, the town deserves it. And they're trying to win one for all of us out here today and hopefully next week.
Well, where do you go from here? Combine, you getting ready for that now?
Yeah, getting ready for the combines, start training. You know, going to have a lot of workouts, you know, pick an agent and stuff, and, you know, hopefully get a shot at the next level.
24 Harry minutes left, right?
That's right. That's right. Hopefully the Barons can do it.
Jeff Smoker, everybody. Let's go back upstairs. Gordon?
Yeah, Jeff. Good to see you, Jeff. And we'll take a break. Halftime, singular at the half. Rolls on. It's 3-0 Barons.
The best keeps getting better at the Sportsman Shop, 101 West Main Street, New Holland, the place to go for Browning A-Bolt rifles. You can depend on Browning, the best there is. The Sportsman Shop can show you the fabulous Browning Gold auto-loading shotguns, second to none. The friendly, knowledgeable staff at the Sportsman Shop can help you select the right product. For quality service and Browning firearms, it's the Sportsman Shop, Main Street, New Holland.
programs worth watching right here on Saturdays. WGCB TV 49.
I worry about Eric hanging out with the wrong crowd, staying out too late, going to parties where no adults are present. So for Eric's graduation, we figured we'd have a party here, so the kids could drink, have a good time, sleep over. We'd know where they were. It seemed like a sensible thing to do at the time.
Fitness, weight loss, good health. Everybody knows these things are important.
At Woody's Workout Club, we can offer you the results you're looking for in a clean, comfortable environment. We offer professional training staff to encourage you and help you get results. A wide variety of group fitness classes, yoga, core training, and many more. Plus children's and youth fitness classes and free child care for members. We can develop a plan for you no matter what your age or fitness level. Isn't it time you joined our growing fitness family? Woody's Workout, where we have a workout for everybody.
Were you guys looking for a new TV today? Was there a certain size you had in mind?
Well, I don't know. This one looks good.
Yes!
From state-of-the-art flat-screen TVs to complete home entertainment systems, Weeby is the #1 source to make your dreams a reality.
When it comes to quality and value, people come to Baumberger's for good reason. Like our nationally recognized paint department. The Ace Hardware brand name Ace Royal means you'll have choices broader than the rainbow with durability that just doesn't quit. And the Baumberger paint specialist can help turn you into a regular Michelangelo.
Bill did such a wonderful job matching my paint. I baked him a batch of brownies.
The paint department at Baumberger's.
Dedicated to the things that last.
Well, according to Tracy, they're never going to be. Those are my babies. I found out in my 5th month that I was expecting twins.
They've always been a bump.
Instruments, Morgan the viola, Natasha the flute.
It's always noise. It's just a different noise.
Morgan said, I argue a lot with my sister, but I'm going to love her forever. And I want them to be happy, healthy, God-fearing young women. And always love their parents. That's what I'd like for my family.
Don't let anything stop you. For unbeatable steaks, baby back ribs, or our award-winning crab cakes, Doc Holliday's, world-class steak, and a whole lot more.
Welcome back to Singular at the Half. It's 3-0 Manheim Central. Every halftime, we feature the Weeby audio sights and sounds of the game.
13! 1, 2, 3, down!
Let's get crazy.
Weeby audio sights and sounds of the game featured on our Singular at the Half. It's halftime, and we're coming up on the second half kickoff. Barons with a 3-0 lead on the Sports Fever Television Network.
It's like the back of my hand. The Saturn Vue comes standard with 4-wheel independent suspension.
This is it. You're gonna love
Split folding rear seats for more cargo space.
Excuse me. Check it out.
And dent-resistant side panels.
I'm cool.
The Saturn Vue. Get in, get away. Get a new 2003 Saturn Vue at 0% APR financing and $1,000 toward your down payment. For restrictions, see your retailer.
Not bad. However, True Value paint has over 2,000 beautiful colors. And the quality comes through in every one. That's 2,000 colors.
Easy Care Flat Latex Paint, starting at $14.99 at Long & Ecker's True Value.
Are you a high school athlete that wants to be recruited? Let us show you how patent-pending video disc technology will get you noticed here at Legend Sports Recruiting. We can almost guarantee that you get the look you deserve. We offer several different packages to showcase your athlete. Our video disc showcases not only a highlight video of the athlete, but we have the ability to incorporate 7 different topics, which also includes academic accomplishments, awards, agility, and other sports played. Book now, 877-432-7400. Whether homeowners, contractors, farmers, or landscapers, Peckway Machine has the right trailer for you. Over 20 trailer models to choose from with a variety of options to fit your needs. Peckway Machines produces high-quality trailers at a fair price. Peckway manufactures dump trailers, deck overs, equipment haulers, landscape and utility trailers. Peckway also manufactures a line of agricultural machinery, including hay tools, compact manure spreaders, and top dressers for the turf market. Contact Binkley & Hurst or call Peckway for your local dealer. Also, visit on the web, PeckwayMachine.com.
Whether providing highly specialized care to medically complex patients or outpatient physical rehabilitation services, Select Medical Corporation is committed to excellence in clinical care. Throughout Pennsylvania, we are proud to serve the community's health care needs at our 6 select specialty hospitals, including locations in Camp Hill and York, and at our Joyner Sports Medicine and NovaCare Rehabilitation Centers. For more information on Select Medical Corporation, call 717-972-1100 or visit us online.
Bring home Costas Classics to your kids. Introduce your family to Costas, the candy you grew up with. A tradition that has lasted more than 80 years. Try something out of the ordinary for your next fundraiser. Give us a call or visit on the web. Costas Candies, not your ordinary snack.
I retired 18 months ago, and I feel great.
We retired last week. I retired last minute, no problem.
I'll retire in about 10 years.
I'm retiring next week.
At CJ's Tire and Automotive Services, what we know about retirement is a lot.
I retired on my way to work.
If I knew it was going to be this easy, I would have retired sooner.
Explore your retirement options at CJ's Tire and Automotive Services. You're riding on our reputation.
We're at singular at the half. Sports Fever TV network coverage of the PIAA AAA Eastern Championship game, and the Barons have a 3-0 lead over the Strath Haven Panthers here at Coatsville. Kickoff coming up in a few minutes. Stay with us.
Embrace the beauty of the season. Liz Claiborne, Jones, New York, 9 West at the Outlets at Hershey. Wrap yourself in a festive mood. Dress Barn, Casual Corner, Petite and Woman at the Outlets at Hershey. Believe in the season. Nautica, Reebok, GH Bass at the Outlets at Hershey. It's the little things in life that count. The Outlets at Hershey, located on Hershey Park Drive.
Outlets at Hershey.
Join the West Shore Health Club, where you'll be able to work out in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. They have multiple exercise rooms, a swimming pool, and the most cardio exercise equipment in the area, so you never have to wait to start your training. For over 35 years, the West Shore Health Club has been making fitness fun. And as a member, you also receive a full membership to World Gym in Harrisburg, open 24 hours Monday through Friday. No matter where you are, you'll only be minutes away from your workout. The West Shore Health Club in Camp Hill and World Gym in Harrisburg, the area's most complete fitness centers.
Are you ready to put on your big boy pants? Ready to step up to the #1 selling brand of chainsaw in the world? Then you're ready for the Stihl 018C, the best chainsaw you can get for the money. Welcome to the Backyard Buffet. Get the Stihl 018C with the exclusive quick chain adjuster.
Whether providing highly specialized care to medically complex patients or outpatient physical rehabilitation services, Select Medical Corporation is committed to excellence in clinical care. Throughout Pennsylvania, we are proud to serve the community's health care needs at our 6 select specialty hospitals, including locations in Camp Hill and York, and at our Joyner Sports Medicine and NovaCare Rehabilitation Centers. For more information on Select Medical Corporation, call 717-972-1100 or visit us online.
Hi, I'm Jim Contafio. Susquehanna Valley Sports Incorporated is pleased to announce its partnership with Northeast Sports Group. Come learn from the nation's top Division I and professional football programs. Each of our camps will feature coaches from the top Division I and Division II programs and some of the best coaches from the NFL. In February, we have our coaches clinics. This June, we have our ultimate football camps, our elite quarterback camps, and the Chris Bar kicking camp. And this July, experience our team camps, which are growing year after year.
The York and Camp Hill offices of Prudential Financial are proud sponsors of the Sports Fever Television Network Scholarship Fund. We appreciate the Camp Hill office and Pat Rosanella, Frank Conti, Randy Kaufman, and John Rietheimer. Give them a call, 975-8150.
We're at the Coatsville area multi-purpose stadium. It is very, very windy, very cold, and a very wet field. Barons are pretty slim nothing lead, although I'm sure these stats as they come up are going to show a lopsided. They do. In fact, Manheim has dominated, at least statistically, in the first half.
One stat you can't see up there is the time of possession in the first half. How about this? Manheim Central, 18 minutes and 49 seconds. Strath Haven, 5 minutes and 11 seconds for the rest of the stats.
Well, the thing that's striking, obviously, you're not going to see the ball in the air much, but the rushing yards, Manheim controlling the clock, controlling the tempo. That's 0 for 2 over there under Strath Haven under passing attempts and completions. Both receivers were open, but they were not. The ball was overthrown on both occasions.
Because the wind took it. But you know what? Dan Connor, 4 carries, 22 yards. If you want to stop Dan Connor, the best way is not to let him touch the football. Still, with that kind of a lopsided first half in stats, and you're only up 3-0, if I'm Strath Haven, I'm feeling pretty good about things.
Hey, Kevin Clancy in the locker room at halftime. Guys, we're only down 3-0, but we've been dominated. It's a totally different ball game second half.
In one visit without an impression or sending to a laboratory, teeth can be re-enameled to a state of near perfect condition. Fields Family Dentistry, 697-3400. Craig Mathias, orthodontist.
He'll get the job done. Personal friend, Craig Mathias, he gets it done.
Invisible braces, 233-6739. One wild night at the Reading Royals at the Sovereign Center in Reading. Great East Coast Hockey League. Now they're on the road for this weekend, but they'll be back next week. Check out tickets at royalshockey.com. And Jimmy, there's your Northeast Sports Group and the Susquehanna Valley sports camps.
Well, I'm going to tell you here right now, we have the clinic in February, but the camp that people want to take a good look at is our quarterback camp in June, where we have the quarterback coaches from Miami, Virginia Tech, and Michigan coming into the body zone. What a great camp.
And it's a who's who of quarterback camps on the East Coast. And the Barons and the Panthers now taking the field. The winds, the flag is just straight out, and it's been that way for hours.
How about Manheim Central's strategy here right now for Strath Haven deferred for the second half. They took the ball. Look at what Manheim Central did. They're going to kick into the wind to start out the second half and have the wind in their favor for the fourth quarter.
Which is a big advantage for Strath Haven in this initial drive of the second half. They got to get something going.
Strath Haven has to get on the board here in the third quarter.
There's your kickoff. Bradley will take it on his own 15. And he's got a wall of blockers in front of him. And he's out to about the 30, where the Panthers will start 1st and 10. They've only had the ball for just a handful of snaps.
Well, 5 minutes worth of offense here. That's not much, and you're not going to be able to score points when you're only getting 26 yards rushing and 0 passing in the first half.
10 total plays to 35 plays.
But, you know, but you're only down 3-0, so they're in great shape, and Manheim really has to feel like they're on the edge, having not dominated the scoreboard.
Double tight.
Big fella gets the ball. Connor, here he comes. And there's 3 Barons there to hit him. Gatchel, Myers. Looks like a Hershey was in on that tackle for the Barons.
You know, I honestly believe this is a carbon copy of the game 2 years ago. The difference is Manheim Central's up 3-0.
Instead of being down 14-0.
That's exact, but there was breaks in the first half 2 years ago where Strath Haven really executed on the breaks. Right now, Strath Haven is having a difficult time moving Manheim Central off the ball.
Look for one of these two to go in home motion. There it is.
Ball's on the 32, second down. This is Thorne Fitzgerald. And it's really tough to cut. When you're trying to run a halfback, when they have to cut up field in a wing tee, it's really tough. That shot, by the way, was from our Cleveland brothers end zone lift. And there's another shot from it. There's Connor blowing out the linebacker.
I tell you, Gordon, the big difference here right now, we got 3rd down and a long 4, almost 5 yards. Strath Haven doesn't want to be in those kind of downs. They want to be in 1, 2, or 3 yards on 3rd down 4.
Yep, here's a double tight wing set.
Well, they're going to power it to Connor here. And there's a penalty. Somebody either lined up off sides. This could be a break for Strath Haven if it's against Manheim.
It is.
It is, and there's another small mistake by Manheim. And you know, notice the Strath Haven just doesn't make any mistakes whatsoever.
But they're going to need a big play here. They're not going to be able to take this ball and just ram it down Manheim Central's throat. I don't think they will be able to.
That 5 yards gives the Panthers a first down on their 41-yard line. 10:46 to go, third quarter. Jim Contafio, Ford Chapman, along with Gordon Blaine here on PASportsreceiver.com.
Lead belly.
Connor, about 3 at the 43-yard line. And it'll set up a second down and 8, long 7.
If you'll notice, the running backs when they're getting the ball, looks like they're hesitant and looking for holes rather than hitting up into the ground pretty hard.
I actually thought Connor was going to bounce that one as you see him come up through there. Tries to get up north-south then eventually. But there's just not a whole lot there in Strath Haven. When's the last time, Gordon, they lost a regular season football game? It's been years and years.
73 in a row, regular season winning streak. And Connor's only lost 2 football games in his whole high school career, and they were in state championship games to West Allegheny and Hopewell.
Trap.
There's Connor straight ahead, and he's stuffed. Looks like Hunter stuck his nose in there. And that was Gatchel. And, you know, Coach Brubaker was telling me this Gatchel kid is really tough.
And they're tough on the inside, but you know what's making it easier for them to stop Connor? They're not able to run the buck sweep.
No.
They're not able to run the buck sweep, so those linebackers aren't afraid of getting outflanked here right now. They're staying in there longer, and they're reading. All their eyes are is on their fullback on the gut trap.
Why aren't they able to run the gut sweep? 3rd down and 6 on the 45 for Strath Haven. 3rd and long. 9:30 to go, third quarter. Manheim with a 3-0 lead, but it's precarious.
Counter.
Encounter to Bradley. Cuts it inside. There's 4 or 5 Barons there. And they got off their blocks.
Definitely a punting situation here in your own territory this early in the second half, especially with the wind at your back. Field position is crucial.
Ryan Buchter, the defensive end, stuck his nose right in there and jammed that thing up.
Manheim Central's first offensive possession in the second half might be the key to this ball game, because if they get a good punt here and put it back, that first possession was going to telltale.
Well, turnovers have been the nightmare for Manheim in this game. In the last 3 times they've lost to Strath Haven in East Final. And I think that's what Strath Haven is thinking right now, a turnover deep in their own territory, and the Barons will find themselves in trouble. The punt goes out of bounds, though, and they're not going to... And
25-yard line.
And well, it's a 25. We'll step out. Third quarter, Barons up 3-0.
Whether homeowners, contractors, farmers, or landscapers, Peckway Machine has the right trailer for you. Over 20 trailer models to choose from with a variety of options to fit your needs. Peckway Machines produces high-quality trailers at a fair price. Peckway manufactures dump trailers, deck overs, equipment haulers, landscape and utility trailers. Peckway also manufactures a line of agricultural machinery, including hay tools, compact manure spreaders, and top dressers for the turf market. Contact Binkley & Hurst or call Peckway for your local dealer. Also, visit on the web, PeckwayMachine.com.
Bye. For me, there's always something to do. Kids, errands, meetings. I need a bank that keeps pace with my life. A bank that offers the best accounts and the best solutions. Great rates and great service. I want my questions answered and my financial goals respected. I want the right size bank for all my needs.
West Hafer Construction, proud supporters of youth programs. West Hafer Construction, commercial, industrial, institutional, new construction, expansions, renovations, turnkey fit-outs. West Hafer Construction, wishing all teams good luck with this year's sports season.
Interesting storyline. The wind blowing this way at about 25 or 30 miles an hour in the first half. Now it's coming this way as we start the second half. Interesting dynamic. Back upstairs.
Let's see how that affects the passing play, but the Barons go right to the ground to Myers.
Fear play to the right, as we just alluded to by Jed. The wind's blowing from the press box side, the Strath Haven sideline, over to the Manheim sideline. So it's more of a crosswind now.
Dan Connor on that play that time. We were talking about the first half where it didn't seem like he was involved in a lot. In that play, he made the tackle. But Manheim picked 5 yards up on first down.
2nd and 5.
Trap.
This is Hunter. Going to try to dance his way through it. And I think that was Is that Connor again that got his nose in there? I believe so.
Yes, it is.
Still got 2 yards though.
But and again, remember we talked about the first half for 3rd down and 2 or 3. They've been getting those all the time, and they've been making them on 3rd down.
They got to get to the 35 for a 1st down. The ball in their own 33. They're faced with a 3rd and a long 2. Actually, got to get a little bit over the 35. 7:50 to go, 3rd quarter, and they're just clinging to that 3-0 lead.
There's a pro set, split backs.
This time Myers gets stuffed at the 35. He's not going to get it. The Barons are going to have to punt into a sort of a side wind.
Very good job by the defensive left side from Strath Haven. Manheim Central came out and ran a dive off the right side, and they've been very successful doing that the entire first half. Beginning of the second half, no go. Here we go. Look at the penetration on the inside. There was no room whatsoever on the inside to get yardage.
They only need about a 1/3 of a yard there, but obviously you're on your own 34-yard line, but we're anxious to see how this ball goes with this wind.
Oh my!
Just hit this wind, this punt. It's going to barely get past the marker. And there's the break Strath Haven's looking for.
That's what I was going to suggest. I mean, it's crazy to go for it on your own 34, but you only got 5 yards there.
Firestone's Rubber Guard Platinum Roofing System provides the industry's most durable membrane with 90 mils of uninterrupted weatherable thickness. 888-594-6700. DVDs of your son or daughter, the athlete. To all your college coaches, these guys will put them together for you. 432-7400 in area code 717. Legend Sports Recruiting and Photography.
Here comes the big man on the lead belly.
Here comes Connor, and he's pumped, and they got the... And you can see the momentum now as Strath Haven senses the kill. They figure they get a touchdown. That's going to be enough to win this game.
Well, they're starting out in 4-down territory, so the pressure's not on them like it was in a regular down situation. But, you know, that wind is amazing. There's Connor on a base up belly off the right side.
He took on Jeremiah Hunter, the sophomore, and, well, it's a little bit of an age difference there. 2nd and 1 for Strath Haven. They're on the Barons' 30-yard line.
End over set here.
This is Thorne Fitzgerald trying to cut it up. I think he probably got the 1st down. He's really close. 6:19 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Even if he doesn't, they're in 4-down territory, so it's not that much of an emergency for them here right now.
I mean, can you tackle Connor on 4 straight carries? I don't think so. Not down here.
Here you see the end over set, the tight end, the split end to the same side, pulling the guard, running up through.
And slowly the game, this momentum of this game starts to change. They're going to get a measurement.
And they're changing because of the wind factor. That punt went up in the air, and you can see how strong that wind is. It blew it backwards.
Manheim Touchdown Club, character, scholastics, athletic ability, enhancing the barren tradition of excellence. Manheim Touchdown Club, proud to sponsor the Sports Fever television networks, coverage of the PIAA AAA Eastern Championship game.
Is it a big surprise who's going to carry the ball this next play on 3rd down and less than a yard?
Well, you know, I think you have a chance here.
I know what you're going to say. Play action pass.
Sure, because you can get it on 4th down.
To do it.
Great opportunity to do it. You got the wind basically at your back, going from left to right.
Ball on the 29. It came up a little short. It's 3rd and inches for Strath Haven. 6:04, the clock running in the 3rd quarter. Kopic.
There it is. Play action.
Play action. Looking for somebody down the field. Throwing. Incomplete. Myers looked like he might get it. Peck was there, but the ball was high.
And the reason Jim and I automatically thought play action, Gordon, you're still coming back in 4th and inches, and you can pick it up on the 4th down.
A lot of credit to the Manheim secondary for being out there. The big tight end, Peck, was covered.
He didn't get off the line of scrimmage, and that was the problem. He tripped a little bit getting off the line of scrimmage, and he was covered like a blanket. And I'm sure everybody on the Manheim side was saying, look, watch for the play action, watch for the play action. Now we got a big play here, 4th down and less than 1.
Woody Hayes is on the sidelines, full house.
Bet the house on Connor getting this one. He's going to try to storm right up. They give it to Connor. He's got the 1st down, but he didn't get much more.
He got it, though.
He got it, but not much more.
And what they did is they came out double tight, full house backfield to sort of like balance off the defense and give them the option to go right or left.
Now Strath Haven got this short field when the wind blew down the punt by the Barons punter Jeremy Smith. The ball rolled out of bounds inside the Baron 40-yard line.
And this may be their last drive of the 3rd quarter to have the wind.
Well, they got it. They got 5 minutes until they're going to have wind in their face the rest of the way.
Pass.
There
Wide
he is.
open.
Fake. Looking, he's in trouble. He unloads. He's got a
He's
man,
over the line.
and it's intercepted.
He was over the line of
scrimmage. Big defensive play.
Go take the interception.
There's the Barons fans. They're carrying on. Let's see what that interception at the goal line, although they're going to mark the ball at the 2-yard line. There was a penalty against, and it looks like 4 is all over that penalty. He was over the line of scrimmage. Let's see who gets the pick, guys. At the goal line, looks like a Sean Wilt, the safety, came over to pick it off.
Gordon, it's very important. As soon as a quarterback fakes to the running back, he gets his eyes downfield and locates. He had 2 wide open receivers.
His foot came down in the end zone when he caught that ball. Why would that not be a touchback?
The ball didn't cross the line.
Okay.
The feet can come across. The feet can be in the end zone.
Where the ball
has
Plus, it doesn't matter. He can run the ball out. You'll see it here. Even if he's in the end zone, he can run that ball out.
That's right. This is where he picks it off. Right at the line, foot comes down inside the goal line.
And he tries to run it out.
He's not down until he gets to the 2. So obviously the ball's on the 1.5, 2-yard line.
So now, but this really works good for Strath Haven if they can stuff the Barons here with the wind in their face. Here's Gatchell. Gatchell's got one for him. He bounces outside the 5, maybe the 6. This is an incredibly important first down for Manheim.
Oh, there's no doubt here right now.
That was as good as a punt away.
They have to get this first down, because if not, they're going to punt it, and Strath Haven will take the ball inside the 30-yard line without a doubt.
Mike Williams is a very heady coach. If they can't get any more yardage right here, I would not be surprised to see him take a safety with a 3-0 lead, because that could be the, you're going to get your win at the back here in a few moments.
When did that conversation come up with somebody should take a safety? This is Hunter coming around from his wingback spot. There's a penalty flag.
That's a late flag because there was a motion man over here to the right side.
The halfback, the lead halfback to this side left a little early.
Nick Cresta made the tackle again and again, and we've called Cresta and Gentile and McGarrity's name all day. Those 3 guys that we said they would be tough on the defense for the Panthers have been that. It's going to be a legal procedure against Manheim. Another little mistake. And Manheim just tends to make little mistakes. We haven't seen Strath Haven make any mistakes whatsoever other than that interception.
A huge game in 1994 in the Mid-Penn Division I. Tony Cleary was a big-time player for Chambersburg. Ascari Adams was a big-time player for Cumberland Valley. Both went to Penn State. Cumberland Valley was winning 3-0 over Chambersburg, and they took a safety late in the 4th quarter, with a few minutes left to get the field position battle and win 3-2.
Illegal procedure on the offense. 2nd down. They had to take that penalty there. Kevin Clancy was discussing how close it was to a first down. It would have been 3rd down and about 2. They had to take that penalty.
So now 2nd down and 8. The Barons of the football on their own 3. There's a straight ahead hand on Myers, and he almost bounced out of there.
What a great job by Myers. Hopefully we can get another look at this. Watch how he keeps his vision, and he makes a great cut with his right foot. He plants, and he turns back to the left to get positive yardage. Super here. You get a great view of it right here. Watch him cut.
That's the difference.
Head up, vision. Great running backs can do that. He didn't lose much speed on the cut.
Well, he's a compact 5'11", 200. He's obviously very strong. This is a big play. We're down to 3rd and 2 again.
This is one of the biggest plays of the game coming up right now.
Ball's on the 10-yard line. 4 minutes to go. Moyer straight ahead. Doesn't look like he got it.
I think they're going to go for it. I'll bet he goes for it.
No, Coach, he's not going to go for it.
If you don't go for it, that punt, you're only going to maximize. You're going to get about 10, 15 yards on a punt. What's
Coach,
that going to do for you?
You can't go for it here, though. The ball's on the 11-yard line.
Yeah, you got to try something.
I'll bet Mike Williams goes for it.
It looks like he's going to go for it. How about that? This is daring.
You've never seen anything like this in state football playoff history. We've had them since 1988 in PA. But what other choice do you have? Unless Ray Guy's on the sideline.
The wind is that bad that it's forcing Mike Williams to go for a 4th and 1 on his own 10-yard line. Moyer keeps it behind his big center, Mike Byrne. He's got it. It looks like he's got the first down. He went behind the big center, Delaware.
Yes, he does.
You're going to Delaware. Prove it to me.
You gotta love that. What a gutsy call from Mike Williams.
Oh, that's an incredible call.
And don't let Jim Contafio tell you otherwise. If he were on that sideline, he'd have been running Chad Henney right up the middle too, on the sneak.
That's a tough call.
That's really tough.
You would never see it unless the wind was a factor like that.
Especially when he's had so many bad luck circumstances from calls he's made like this.
He's a winner.
Heads off to Mike Williams. Fumble the ball. On the ground. Looks like he recovered it up.
The one thing I mentioned in the pregame you got to be careful of, Gordon, is when you're running this veer option type attack, you must get good meshes, and there was not a good mesh there from quarterback to fullback. It's got to be a nice reach and ride on the mesh, and it wasn't there.
Can they stretch this clock out 2 minutes and 30 seconds?
No, they can't. They got to get a first down, but Strath Haven will use a first down if that ever happens.
A timeout,
or a timeout, rather.
Absolutely.
If they get the fourth down, they'll use it.
Now it's 2nd and long after that fumble. Another mistake by the Barons. 2nd and 9.
Slot wing.
On the 14. 2:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. In motion's Gatchell. Straight ahead to Myers. They stuffed that. Everybody's there for the Panthers. That's going to set up 3rd and 10.
This is big here coming up right now. This 3rd down play is the biggest play of the game till this point in time, because if they don't get anything, they're going to have to punt the ball.
Is this a war or what, fellas?
But the problem is it's 3rd and 10, but you're probably not going to see the ball in the air because it's very difficult to throw with that wind at your face.
That wind has really had a tremendous effect on this football game.
Obviously, you don't need to take a safety here if you don't get it, because you're going to punt or kick off from your own 20 anyway, which would usually be a kickoff. I think we're going to see it on the ground. I really think we're going to see it on the ground, Jim. There's a trap.
Good trap.
Now, Strath Haven is going to call a timeout, right?
No, they don't have to.
There's no need. There's a minute 25 left.
They have to punt the ball, and there's plenty of time.
But they're only going to get less than a minute with
That's all right. It doesn't make a difference. They're not going to use their timeout now.
Yeah, the only way you'd use your timeout here, Gordon, is if the clock was under 25 seconds and the Barons could run it out and punt with the wind at their back. Now, what do you tell your punter? I think you got to tell him, Jim, you got to keep the ball as low as possible without getting it blocked.
That's the tough one.
A minute to go in the 3rd quarter. They're going to have to punt into a wicked side wind. Here's Smith, and this time he kept it low.
Nice punt.
And it goes out of bounds out about the 47. That was the best you could ask for in that situation. And signs by the Myers, the official signs for Sports Super Television Network, 299-3279 in Lancaster. Buying or selling real estate, call Rick Hershey, Penn Realty, 665-7819. Long-time supporter of Barons football. Give the gift of health this holiday season. We're a Jared Moyer pass from Ratu Field in the Manheim Shopping Center. Anytime Fitness, open 24/7, 664-2412. Strath Haven back at it on the 45 of Manheim. Here's Connor looking to bounce outside. He's got some room, but no footing. And down he goes, and Sean Wild, who came up with the big interception, comes up with the stop on Connor. Strath Haven will get 1, maybe 2 snaps with the wind at its back, and then that will be it.
Connor tried to bounce that belly a little bit here. You see it right here. Instead of going straight up, he tries to get outside, called really a belly bounce type thing, but loses his footing once he tries to cut back upfield.
Yeah, they run tentatively. All the running backs are running tentatively here today. They're not running with that authority.
And overset to the right, unbalanced line to the right.
2nd and 8. Oh, here's Connor straight ahead in the dive. He's got a first down and more. That was a quick dive, and he just blasted for a first down with 12 seconds to go in the quarter. And they've got a first down at the Baron 35, and the Barons defense with its back against the wall here, trying to hold on. The Panthers have been using this short field to try to punch one in.
Entire second half now, the ball's been played basically on the Manheim Central side of the 50.
There's more people in the A-Town. This is Koppig, hands it off to Connor. Just going to the big fella. He's going to try to carry the load, and he's just taking people down to the 30 rather. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We got 12 minutes to go. It's anybody's football game. Manheim clinging to a 3-0 lead. The winner goes to Hershey.
At M&T Bank, we've been there for our customers for more than 140 years, helping them move into new homes, plan their futures, and grow their businesses. So we've come to understand what's really important, helping people reach their goals. See what M&T can do for you. M&T Bank, understanding what's important.
Were you guys looking for a new TV today? Was there a certain size you had in mind?
Well, I don't know. This one looks good.
Yes! Yes! From state-of-the-art flat-screen TVs to complete home entertainment systems, Weeby is the #1 source to make your dreams a reality.
Weeby, Weeby, Weeby.
anything stop you. For unbeatable steaks, baby back ribs, or our award-winning crab cakes. Doc Holliday's, world-class steak, and a whole lot more.
This is Connor to start the fourth quarter as a penalty flag. Connor got out to about the inside the Barons 30 to about the 28. Let's see what the call.
The call was 2 men in motion. I thought maybe they were shifting, but then they both went in motion. And obviously, what a big play that's going to be. It's going to bump
Leave it
them
on
back
the ground until I do something. We have an illegal procedure on the white, on the black.
What a mistake, therefore, at this point in time in the ball game.
Sure. 2nd and 11 now, the ball back on the 36 of Manheim. Strath Haven with a short field, trying to get something out of it. They've been in the Manheim end of the stadium for the whole third quarter. Now here at the start of the fourth quarter. Clock running, 11:40 to go. The ball on the 36 of Manheim. 2nd and long, 2nd and 11 for Strath Haven. Pass. Bradley in motion. Here's a play action. Looking down the field is Kopic. He's got a man, but it's broken up. A great play by Jeremy Smith. Jumping up in the face of Ryan Casey, the ball, but the wind hit the ball and just took everything off the ball.
That was a pass and catch until Jeremy Smith came in there and really broke that thing up with some aggressive play. It was a little counter pass. Ball's put right at the money. Great play. Go play right through the ball. Don't just hit the man. Go play through the ball as you hit the man.
You know what? The speed of the ball changed dramatically with the wind, and so it was tough to
fluffling in the air.
You can't see the ball. Make the catch. Your depth perception goes. 3rd down and 11 now for Strath Haven. Here comes the Panthers from the huddle. They're on the Barons 36. The sun's in their face. The wind's in their face. Connor, here he comes. He wants to get it. He's a determined young man. He gets all the way to the 29, and it sets up an interesting 4th down. Of course, they're going to go for it.
Now they're back to where they were in 2nd down. It was 2nd down and 5, and now it's back to 4th and 5.
Yeah, there's a call. 3rd down and 10. They run the fullback on the belly play, but getting 5 yards gives them more of a manageable situation to get the 5 yards on 4th and 5.
Yes, it does.
Manheim has to feel great about his chances right here if they can stuff this down. Strath Haven, they'll get it. If they can get a 1st down, they'll be inside the Baron 25. 11 minutes to go in the game. It couldn't get any better than this, guys. This is as intense as it gets. Kopic is the quarterback for Strath Haven. He's got Connor and Thorne behind him. And there's a delay of game. Looks like it's going to be a delay of game. And these are uncharacteristic mistakes for Strath Haven football teams.
Just going to say it, Gordon. You mentioned maybe 5 minutes ago, Strath Haven doesn't make the mistakes, and there's 2 of them, very uncharacteristic. That's why they've been able to get to
on the offense.
That's why they've been able to get to the state title year after year. They play error-free football, and it's a passing situation.
Well, and now you're in a real problem kind of situation here. I mean, they're going to punt the ball. I was thinking myself, with their passing game being nil, I'd punt the ball here and take my chances.
And Mike Williams doing a great job here. He's letting his defense on the field to make sure it's going to be a punt. You don't want to put your punt return team on.
Looks like it is going to be a punt. It's going to, it's a great punt. How about this punt? It's going to roll dead about the 6-yard line. So Strath Haven.
Good call.
And we're going to step out, take a break. Stay with us. 3-0 Barons.
Whether providing highly specialized care to medically complex patients or outpatient physical rehabilitation services, Select Medical Corporation is committed to excellence in clinical care. Throughout Pennsylvania, we are proud to serve the community's health care needs at our 6 select specialty hospitals, including locations in Camp Hill and York, and at our Joyner Sports Medicine and NovaCare Rehabilitation Centers. For more information on Select Medical Corporation, call 717-972-1100 or visit us online.
Hi folks, Charlie and Thorndike for Forbes Chevrolet and Forbes One Price used vehicles in Camp Hill. It's football season, and we want to score 6 points for you with our outstanding lineup of new vehicles, used vehicles, price, selection, location, and world-class service. So before you get sacked by the competition, touchdown at Forbes Chevrolet for your 6 points.
Hey, you're in Forbes country, Forbes Chevrolet country.
Central Pennsylvania College's new Lancaster Center, located in the Regency Square Business Park, offers evening bachelor's degree completion programs in business, criminal justice administration, and information technology. Evening and online classes are available. You can visit on the web as well, centralpenn.edu.
Fourth quarter, 10:38 to go in the game. Somehow Manheim is holding on to a 3-0 lead. Strath Haven had short fields in the whole third quarter, but couldn't find a way to get it in the end zone. But they're daring Manheim to make a mistake here, deep in its own territory. McCauley now is going to run some fullback. Hunter's in the slot. They give it to Hunter. Hunter, and no, it's a fake handoff. I was totally fooled on the play action. It's incomplete. Looking for Hunter, who came around in motion.
Oh, Mike Williams, what a heck of a call there on first down. He had him wide open. The ball was thrown here, and great hit defensively from Strath Haven to knock the ball out.
Don Dixon, the sophomore cornerback.
Good play action.
Ball was a little bit out there.
Just a little bit too outside.
Wow, that was a really, really daring call. Throw the bump of your end zone like that. Second down. It's really soft and muddy down there, dead in the field. Here's Hunter now. His time they hand it off to him. He gets outside. He's got running room. He breaks it up for a first down. He's got the corner. And it's a big run by Jeremiah Hunter, the sophomore. And the Barons get a first down outside the 20, maybe at the 20, make it the 30-yard line. What a run. What a play.
I guess that's one of the biggest plays of the ball game there. That time he bounced it outside. They had the outside pinned in.
This time they handed it to him. Last time they faked it to him, and he threw it to him, man.
But that's that same lead sweep to the wing, the most successful play they've had. They had it big success with it early in the first quarter.
And Dave Menarsic came up to make the play. Where was Dan Connor there? He was out of that play. This is Moyer going to try to throw. He's got a man out here. Oh, and it's just a little bit far, and the wind took the ball. It's really tough to throw that football like that. He was covered pretty well, too.
Fake midline, post by the split end. Nice call on 1st and 10, but it's tough to get that ball in the money.
It's tough to judge it right now. You're so used to throwing the football, it takes off on you when you got that incredible wind behind you.
Here it is,
but
guys.
You got to give Mike Williams a lot of credit. They're two great calls. We had people open, just didn't execute them.
Well, that's it. If you want to go to Hershey, you got to execute that play.
Coach Clancy, early in the game, made 2 calls for Strath Haven on their interception. Very similar, but the ball was overthrown on those as well.
On 26. Here's Hunter again. Hunter off the right side. He gets about 2 yards, maybe 3. It sets up a big third down now. 3rd and long. The ball at the Barons' 28, 29-yard line.
10 to short 7, but it's not as critical with 10 minutes going because the wind is more to your back. Even though it's going across from left to right for Manheim, it's more at your back here, and you're going to be able to punt and play the field position game if you don't get it.
That's exactly right. Plus, it's 3rd and long now, so it's a little bit easier Strath Haven defensively. They've been forced with a lot of 3rd and 2 and 3s.
I think you may see the ball on the ground, Coach.
I agree.
3rd down and 7. Barons on their own 30.
Yep. Sweep to slot.
This is Gatchell out to about the 33, 34-yard line, but he's going to come up short.
Here's the other thing I like about this. The ball's on this hash. So when you do punt, the wind's going at your back a little bit, also to your right. You have plenty of room to boot this ball.
The other thing, too, is Mike Williams has plenty of confidence in his defense. Strath Haven hasn't been able to drive the ball more than 30 yards on any given one possession here, so he feels real comfortable. He's not going to take any chances.
9 minutes to go in the football game. Barons are going to punt it away. Dan Connor will get his hands on it again. There's the snap. It's a booming punt. The wind got a hold of this. Might go into the end zone. Oh, my Lord, it did.
Oh, it did.
How about that punt? That punt was 67 yards.
Well, he got it up in the air, and that's all he needed to do, and the wind took the rest.
Gazebo Room salad dressing and marinade. To order by phone, you want to call 800-322-7252 or go to the info at gazeboroom.com. Hinkle Insurance Agency, give Tom Hinkle a call. Generations have trusted Hinkle Insurance Agency in Lancaster, 560-9733. Blue Ball National Bank, always with us on the Sports Fever TV network. All the banking services you need and a lot of great people. 354-4541. Free electrical testing, free oil and battery cycling, and much, much more at all these Advanced Auto Parts stores in central Pennsylvania. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Strath Haven. Here comes Bradley, gets about 3 yards.
Even though that was a tremendous job on that punt, and you mentioned 67 yards, but it was a 47-yard net. But Mike Williams will take that 47 any day when he got a 5-yarder the quarter before.
Oh, there's no doubt here. Right now, Strath Haven it's an understatement to say their back is up against a wall. They have not been able to sustain a good running game, and they've got to go 80 yards. And in high school football, going 80 yards is a difficult task.
Another sophomore for Manheim. A lot of seniors, but 2 sophomores on this defense have been key players. Jeremiah Hunter, and the tackle there was made by the 5'9", 180-pound sophomore inside linebacker Nate Mast.
Officials timeout for an equipment helmet there for Manheim. They got it fixed up. The other thing, Strath Haven's taking their time in and out of the huddle. It's going to, that's chewing a lot of clock here, going into the wind, 8 minutes, 20 seconds, and counting.
Ball's on their own 23. They got a 2nd and 7. They got to go to their own 30 for a first down. Here comes Connor, and he's stuffed up, but he gets out of one tackle. Gang tackling, you got to do it. The only way you're going to stop the big fella. And he's just not getting through that first group on the line of scrimmage.
It goes back to what Jim was saying earlier. There's not a whole lot aside from the fullback. You're not getting a lot of action. There you see Connor keeping his legs driving, but we're not seeing a lot of great action from the off the buck sweeps, etc.
The counter crisscrosses and the sweeps, those are the things that keep those linebackers at home.
Sure.
Neil Milton had great camera work there on the sidelines. 3rd down and 4 on the 26.
Belly pass.
Copley's going to try to throw. He's looking. He's got a man out here, and it's almost picked off by Jeremy Smith.
It's a second great play by Smith here in the 4th quarter.
Well, Hunter was covering him, but Smith read the quarterback and came up and actually he needs to make that interception.
Well, there's nothing fancy, but no, he made a great play. He didn't get a chance to pick it.
Sure
he stepped in front and batted it away. But you know what? There's nothing fancy. It's a great play. It's a tight end on a little banana route and a back in the flat.
That was a great play.
A play that works for Strath Haven during the season because they're executing the running game so well.
That's exactly right.
Now the punter, Chris Donnelly, has to deal with the wind that Smith had to last quarter. Here's his punt. Oh, it's a low wicket. Nice punt. Caught by Dennis at his own 40. He runs back 5 yards. Looking for blockers. Peck's there. Tried to turn it upfield, and he got back to where he caught the ball, but still a good field position for Manheim with 7:17 to go. 3-4 first downs. They're in great shape.
I'd take him back with that win, make him kick it again.
Yeah, the unbelievable mistake by Strath Haven. This might be the worst one of all. They're going to get him for a legal procedure.
Dennis made a nice play, catching the ball over his shoulder.
Jed, what do you got down there on the sidelines on that call?
Illegal man downfield, Gordon, so they're going to bring it back. He's going to have to kick it again. It's funny, when he kicked it, the wind kind of slided down a little bit. That's why he was able to get so much elevation, but it's brutal down here. They're running out of outs.
It. Manheim Central refused it. Instead of making him punt again, they're taking the ball there.
What is it? What could be his thinking?
I'm not sure.
And that's you coach against Coach Williams. You've had a couple not sures, I'm sure.
I don't know. That was a once in a 100 kicks that he got that ball in a nice, beautiful spiral out there and a beautiful setup. That was to Strath Haven's advantage.
Well, it's a 1st and 10 for the Barons on their own 43. 7:17 to go in the game. They lead 3-0. Jared Moyer's the quarterback. Straight ahead to Myers.
I'll tell you what that call would have been down there that we weren't sure on the punt. It had to be there were only 6 guys in the line of scrimmage, not enough in the line of scrimmage, because if it's a legal procedure movement, they blow the whistle dead.
That's correct.
So it had to be 6 guys in the line of scrimmage.
Why don't you make him kick it again?
Good question.
I just don't understand that. That's perplexing.
Every offensive play, you need to have at least 7 guys on the line. If you have less than 7, it's an illegal procedure, but it's not a dead ball foul. That's what it was. Would have to have been. Okay, here's a slot set. Slot, split backs, slot into the short side of field.
Ball's at the 46 of Manheim. Barons with the football. This is Myers again. Trying to get behind Hershey. He gets out to the 49. They're faced with a 3rd and 4.
Big situation here, Gordon. Manheim Central is fortunate enough to get this first down on a 3rd down and 5-ish. Then they can run that clock down to 4 minutes. And that's going to put so much pressure on Strath Haven not being able to throw the football.
If Manheim wants to get to their first ever state title, I think they got to line up, run it at them, and get that ball in the end zone.
That's what this is all about now.
Absolutely. Don't take any chances.
You have to pound somebody right here if you want to go.
Nice pull.
Moyer keeps it, but he's not going to get it.
And you got to punt here. With the wind at your back, you must punt. There's no question.
You have to punt the ball right now, and
I'm sure Mike will.
Jed Donahue's trying to come up with a reason. I guess that's
he's thinking Ohio State football. You know, they win games with their defense by these type of scores.
5:40 to go. The Barons needed a first down there badly, couldn't get it. Here Connor Brush rushing hard. Smith,
nice
punt, trying to punt it in the coffin corner. Ooh, he kicked it way out of bounds.
Look at that ball go.
Where are they going to put it down at?
About the 30.
And it looks like Strath Haven's going to end up with about a 5-net gain on those exchange of possessions. Our Loney Sports Medicine trivia question. Southern Columbia's reached a record 12 East Finals. What 2 teams have reached the East Final the second most? PA Sports Fever at pa.net, and get yourself a Your Place certificate if you give me the right answer.
I think the problem there, Gordon, was he tried to kick it to the left side. Just boom it. Let them go 80 yards for it. Let him kick it into the end zone. Let him go 80 yards.
Now, Strath Haven came out no worse for the wear after a penalty was declined. Here's Connor. He's going to try to rumble. He's going to bounce outside.
Nothing there.
And there's Barons everywhere.
Or, a coaching point there would have been, don't go for the coffin corner. Angle it for about the right hash mark, and if the wind's going to blow it toward the coffin corner, if it goes in, it goes in.
Right.
But don't kick for that wind's so harsh.
Dan Connor came in with 1,750 yards, 28 touchdowns, 236 carries, 4,500 yards for his career, second most ever in Delaware County behind Kevin Jones of Virginia Tech and Cardinal O'Hara. 2nd down and 9.
Still with a double tight wing backfield.
Panthers with the football on their own 33.
Pass. Waggle throwback. He's got 32 going
down the sidelines. He's got Thorne Fitzgerald out here.
Nice
great play by Ryan Dennis. The ball was there. The receiver was there. But Ryan Dennis recovered and made the play. And right now it's the secondary of Manheim that's making the big plays.
That was a big play there. And for a call, it was called a waggle throwback. They showed the bootleg to the wide side of the field. He pulled up and threw it back.
And Kopic, who's been criticized for his passing, has really looked pretty sharp with the ball. With the wind, he throws this ball into the wind. The ball's right there, and the wind is just howling. It hasn't let up at all.
That was a pretty nice ball considering. But once again, it was a 2nd and 9. You're expecting a pass more than if you're running the ball right down their throat. Then those play double slot here. First time we've seen this set all game.
4:49, back to throw. Kopic straight back. Screen to Connor. He's got numbers. He's got running room. He's got a first down. He fumbles the football. It was stripped away by Gatchel. And it looks like Manheim has the football. The Penn State recruit puts the ball on the ground, and the Barons get the break they're looking for. And a recovery by the Barons. It looked like Gatchel got his hand on it, bringing him down.
Now, as we see this replay, you'll notice with the 4 wideouts, all they were trying to do was run them deep, force Manheim to get back and cover pass, slip the fullback out on a little fullback screen with blockers in front. It was executed very well.
It was a great call.
He's dropped by the quarterback.
He's going to run through the little defensive backs. But watch Gatchel put his hand in here. He rips it free, and then it kind of comes off his hip, and there's Sean Wild again. He has an interception.
Now, there are still 3 timeouts left, Gordon, for both teams. So defensively, Kevin Clancy can't wait around long because they're not a throwing football team. You may want to think about using them right here immediately, Jim. If you can keep the ball stay on the ground, they don't get much yardage.
He may yet surface and make the difference in this game, but this has not been one of Dan Connor's better games.
Lead sweep.
This is Hunter.
Cut back.
Protect the football.
Hunter goes into about the 49 of Strath Haven. Basically the 2nd down, about 6 at the Strath Haven 49, 4:28 to go, and the clock is running.
Protect the football. Protect the football right now. Manheim Central's only turnover, and I don't call it a real turnover. It's 4th and long early on in the game, okay, where that interception was down inside the 10. I don't call that a real big turnover because there's nobody open on that play. They've held on to the ball and held tight.
Clock running. We're down to almost 4 minutes. Manheim 3-0. With a lead, hanging on to it. This is Gatchel. Gatchel's wrapped up 3-4 Panthers there.
Coach Clancy may want to consider getting a TO to conserve some time because it's under 4 minutes now, 3:50 and running.
Manheim really needed to find a way to get a first down here and hasn't been able to do it.
And once again, if you're Coach Williams, do you put the ball in the air? Here's the replay. Do you protect the football? Do you put the ball in the air and force the clock to stop? I think you got to keep it on the ground, Jim.
Keep it on the ground and time run out.
We haven't seen this in a while. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it line here. Motion by 44 in midline. There it is.
Straight ahead to Myers. He's got a first down. It was a quick hitter. He blasted right up behind the center burn, and he's close to the first down. It looks like he's got it. Oh, that's an incredible run.
Now Kevin Clancy.
He's got it.
Kevin Clancy has very really no choice. But as soon as this play is
Here's
down,
the replay, guys.
Yep,
Talk about
midline.
it.
They gave it to the fullback because the defensive tackle did not close down quickly enough. Great read by Moyer. Quarterback for Manheim Central is doing a fabulous job running this offense today and making decisions.
There's Connor making the tackle, but he makes it 10 yards downfield. He has just not been in this game today.
You see the clock at the top of your screen moving after the chains were set.
Give it to Hunter coming around. Hunter's got blocking. That big offensive line for Manheim starting to move people out of the way now. I think the subtle move of McCauley into the backfield to block a little bit has made a big difference.
Well, right now, Manheim Central here has Strath Haven right where they want them because they're in 4-down territory, and they're going to run time off the clock. Look at the hole on the inside. Look at it. Big hole on the inside. Nothing much you can do there other than he picked up 8 solid yards.
Very key coaching point for the Manheim running backs. Do not stretch out to try to get the extra yard with that football. Protect it at all costs, and you got a chance to go to Hershey.
2:28 to go. Straight ahead. Here's Myers. He's going to get a first down. He's got a first down again. Looks like he's got it. Well, let's say it, guys. 8 times the Barons have been here. They're 0 for 8. They're in a position now to finally get the jinx off their back.
Well, right now they're in control of their own destiny. They just need to hang on to the football. Strath Haven can stop the clock 2 more times.
Timeout on the field. Sports Fever Television Network coverage of the PIAA Championships continues after this.
Embrace the beauty of the season. Liz Claiborne, Jones, New York, 9 West at the outlets at Hershey. Wrap yourself in a festive mood. Dress Barn, Casual Corner, Petite and Woman at the outlets at Hershey. Believe in the season. Nautica, Reebok, GH Bass at the outlets at Hershey. It's the little things in life that count. The outlets at Hershey, located on Hershey Park Drive.
Outlets at Hershey. We love trucks, the big and the small. We love trucks, the ones that can haul. We love trucks, we love them all. We love you, GMC. We love you, GMC. We love trucks, we love them all. We love trucks, the ones that can tow. We love you.
Jones, GMC, Manheim Pike, Lancaster.
We love you.
The York and Camp Hill offices of Prudential Financial are proud sponsors of the Sports Fever Television Network. In the York office, call Mike Gulameni, Doug Holzapfel, Lamar Anderson, and Derek Garman in the 717 area code 764-5944.
Barons are on the doorstep. Finally, after all these years, up 3-0, only a mistake would hurt their chances now. They're in Strath Haven territory. There's Myers straight ahead.
Timeout immediately, Strath Haven. You need to get a TO.
This will be their second timeout. They'll have 1 left.
This is their first.
No, they just took it at the end of third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is their
that's
second.
right. That's right. My fault.
And we'll take a break, too. Three 3-0 Barons. 2:11 to go in the football.
Go back to the 50s this Christmas season at the gift shop at Hinkle's Pharmacy, 3rd and Locust Streets in Columbia, with a red and white theme of Fiesta wear, hard plastic items, crocheted pot holders, snowman theme, towels, tins, and cookie jars, snow children, plus buyer's choice carolers, beautiful paper mache angels, wreaths and original centerpieces, primitive Tahoe, trees and gifts, and memories of a Christmas past. Visit the gift shop at Hinkle's Pharmacy, 3rd and Locust Streets in Columbia.
25 years of serving God by serving you.
With the football, 2nd and 11 on the Strath Haven 32-yard line, 2:11 to go. Moore straight ahead. No, he's going to keep it himself. He's going to turn upfield. Connor's got a handle on him. He's close to a first down. He's going to be a little short. He's going to get into about the 22-yard line. He needs to get to the 21. And Strath Haven is going to have to burn a final timeout. Doesn't look like they're going
to hold it for the 3rd down after 3rd down, but it could be unnecessary if the first down here is gotten by
So here's
Manheim.
the game. Here it is. Manheim takes the time here.
This is the game.
Gets a first down, it's over.
But they have 2 downs to get this yard.
They're going for this on 2 downs, you're right. So they're literally just 3 feet away from going to Hershey, is it not?
That's exactly right.
The Barons 3 feet away from going to Hershey after all these years. Straight ahead to Hunter. They got Hershey.
Fall down, fall down.
Boy, I don't want to sound like a homer, guys, but it looks like Mike Williams finally got this done.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he deserves this so much. He's been so consistent for so many years, and it's a shame that he's had 8 opportunities and almost gotten there about 4 or 5 of those 8 times, and just deserving of the whole town of Manheim and all the kids that have played.
You just take a knee here.
That's all you do.
Just take a knee.
That's all you do.
Don't even risk handoff. Take a knee. They're going to burn. They might not even burn their last time out at this point.
Well, it doesn't matter if they do or not. 2 or 3 knees and it's over.
Well, who would have thought that Strath Haven would get shut out, but it was always been the strength of this Baron team, unlike many others. They can win games on the line of scrimmage, and they did that today. Moyer's going to take a knee and going to run clock, and the Strath Haven's going to call a timeout. 50 seconds ago.
And all this does, 2 more knees and the game's over. 2 more knees and it's over.
Check out US Talk Cheap at 1-866-US-TALK-1. Talk a lot for less. 6 locations of Applebee's: Hershey, York, Mechanicsburg, Carlisle, Harrisburg, and Lancaster. And check out their gift card for the holidays, Applebee's.com. And there's, of course, there's a Red Robin, Paxton Town Center in Harrisburg, near the Hershey Park Stadium, and over in the Silver Springs in Mechanicsburg. Chuck Thompson, your first choice in real estate in Manheim and Lidditz. Chuck Thompson Realty. Big Baron fan there, and Chuck Thompson, he's got to be happy. And there's our Avalone Sports Medicine trivia question. What 2 teams have reached the East Final the second most? Well, we know Southern Columbia is way off on their own there. Should be pretty easy to answer that question, guys. Don't answer it.
No, we're not.
PA Sports Fever.
We don't. Jim and I don't.
.net.
Jim and I don't like trivia anyway.
Yeah, right. Okay, you made it to a state final. You made it to a state final. Finally, your colleague over there looks like he's going to do it now too. Moyer will take a knee with 57 seconds, and Strath Haven cannot stop the clock.
1 more snap.
And the Baron fans who packed the visitor side.
1 more snap, and Manheim Central will be going to Hershey next week. Could you imagine the crowd that will be there from Manheim next Friday night?
Unbelievable. With Jeff Smoker in attendance, Jed talked to him at halftime. You've had plenty of wars with this guy over there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've knocked on the door so many times. That's it.
That will end the football game. Manheim Central, they were 0-8 in this Eastern Final. They will finally get to Hershey for a state championship game. They'll play Pine-Richland. Jed, quickly, maybe Jed, are you with us on the sideline, Jed?
Yeah, we're going out. That's going to be a heck of a ball game. We saw Pine-Richland last week. They're big, they're physical, they're skill guys like Walker. It's going to be a war. It'll be a hell of a game.
All right, we're going to step out, and we come back. We're obviously going to have Coach Williams and some of the players. It's a final. Manheim Central, after 5 tries, has finally beaten Strath Haven, and they get a ticket to Hershey.
Comes to quality and value. People come to Baumberger's for good reason, like our nationally recognized paint department. The Ace Hardware brand name Ace Royal means you'll have choices broader than the rainbow with durability that just doesn't quit. And the Baumberger paint specialist can help turn you into a regular Michelangelo.
Bill did such a wonderful job matching my paint. I baked him a batch of brownies.
The paint department at Baumberger's.
Dedicated to the things that last.
Are you a high school athlete that wants to be recruited? Let us show you how patent-pending video disc technology will get you noticed here at Legends Sports Recruiting. We can almost guarantee that you get the look you deserve. We offer several different packages to showcase your athlete. Our video disc showcases not only a highlight video of the athlete, but we have the ability to incorporate 7 different topics, which also includes academic accomplishments, awards, agility, and other sports played. Book now, 877-432-7400.
Peckway Machines Incorporated. At Peckway, we build a full lineup of the most rugged compact manure spreaders available for the small farmer and for homeowners who have horses and other livestock. Peckway trailers built with pride in Lancaster County and found on job sites throughout the country. Give us a call.
Coatsville Area High School football stadium will be in the history of Manheim football, special place. They came here, they win 3-0. They win a AAA Eastern final for the first time ever. They're 1-8 in this game, but this one erases those other 8 frustrations. They will go to Hershey Friday night and take on an awfully good Pine-Richland team.
Ah, you forget in a hurry.
Stay with us for the Singular Wireless post-game show.
Contractors, farmers, and landscapers, Peckway Machine has the right trailer for you. Over 20 trailer models to choose from with a variety of options to fit your needs. Peckway Machines produces high-quality trailers at a fair price. Peckway manufactures dump trailers, deck overs, equipment haulers, landscape and utility trailers. Peckway also manufactures a line of agricultural machinery, including hay tools, compact manure spreaders, and top dressers for the turf market. Contact Binkley & Hurst or call Peckway for your local dealer. Also, visit on the web, PeckwayMachine.com.
Kelly, since it's such a special occasion, I guess it's all right if you have a beer.
Thanks, Dad.
I just talked to the Wilson's attorney. You're being sued. This party is going to cost you.
Serving alcohol to minors teaches children to break the law.
To report underage drinking, call 1-888-UNDER-21.
Bring home Costas classics to your kids. Introduce your family to Costas, the candy you grew up with. A tradition that has lasted more than 80 years. Try something out of the ordinary for your next fundraiser. Give us a call or visit on the web. Costas Candies, not your ordinary snack.
Barons over the Panthers, 3-0, and they are the Eastern champions. And finally, after 4 straight trips to Hershey, Strath Haven won't get back. Dan Connor was hit, stripped by Gatchell, and fumbled, and that was one of the big plays in the final minutes. But there's Jed Donahue with Jared Moyer. Jed, take it away.
Jared, 102-degree temperature last night. You're on fire today. How good does this feel?
Oh, it feels great. I don't feel sick at all anymore. This is, best win in school history. It feels great.
Well, you just saw Jeff Smoker. What did he tell you?
Oh, he said, heck of a job, this is what the whole town's been waiting for. Get past this game.
I've been to a lot of games, but I've never seen somebody go on 4th and 1 at their own 11-yard line. You guys didn't want to kick into that, did you?
No, it's hard kicking in that win. It was a risk we had to take, and it paid off.
You guys must have really felt like your defense was just absolutely in lockdown today, that you could just carry the way.
Wow, they played awesome. Have a shutout against Strath Haven, that's just great. Dan Connor, best of luck to him and the rest of the team.
Well, Pine-Richland next week. You're going for gold, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
Thank you, Jared. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Jared Moyer, let's go back upstairs. Gordon?
We're going to step out. Jed's going to get us some more interviews with Mike Williams and some other players. Barons win the game 3-0, and they'll go to Hershey to take on Pine-Richland next week.
Not bad. However, True Value paint has over 2,000 beautiful colors. And the quality comes through in every one. That's 2,000 colors.
Easy Care Flat Latex Paint, starting at $14.99 at Longenecker's True Value.
Embrace the beauty of the season. Liz Claiborne, Jones, New York, 9 West at the outlets at Hershey. Wrap yourself in a festive mood. Dress Barn, Casual Corner, Petite and Woman at the outlets at Hershey. Believe in the season. Nautica, Reebok, GH Bass at the outlets at Hershey. It's the little things in life that count. The outlets at Hershey, located on Hershey Park Drive.
Outlets at Hershey.
Don't let anything stop you. For unbeatable steaks, baby back ribs, or our award-winning crab cakes. Doc Holliday's, world-class steak, and a whole lot more.
Well, the Barons and the fans don't want to leave the stadium. They're finally working their way out. It's going to be a big night in Manheim, but what a crowd's going ahead to Hershey. Jim, what happened in this football game today? That no one would have thought it would have been a 3-0 game with Manheim on the winning end of it.
I was at a football game not a few years ago where 2 teams were averaging 48 points a game and 4 was in attendance, and we won 3-0 to beat Berwick for the championship in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Sometimes you get into a game where 2 teams are so equally matched, their defenses just take over the ball game. The combination of the poor weather conditions and 2 great defenses are the reason why you have the outcome.
4?
Well, I was very impressed, with both defenses here stepping up and getting the job done. But I think it was Manheim Central's diversity on offense, which ended up being the telling tale, as they found ways to move the ball up and down the field with more diversity, a little bit more variety offensively, and that's what did the job.
And the difference today was Strath Haven made the mistakes. The interception down on the 1-yard line, the fumble at midfield. Manheim Central did not make the mistakes. They covered the ball, and they executed when they had to.
Okay, when we come back, we'll have the select medical players of the game and the Golden Arm Award winner.
3300 from Singular, amazing. This keyboard makes text messaging so easy, so fast, it's just like talking. Plus, I can download and play MP3s. With this, I got my friends and my music with me. All the time.
Singular brings you the Nokia 3300, text messaging, an MP3 player, and a phone all in one. And right now, it's just $99.99.
I call it my phone.
The new Nokia 3300, another reason to come in and see why Singular fits you best.
Are you a high school athlete that wants to be recruited? Let us show you how patent-pending video disc technology will get you noticed here at Legends Sports Recruiting. We can almost guarantee that you get the look you deserve. We offer several different packages to showcase your athlete. Our video disc showcases not only a highlight video of the athlete, but we have the ability to incorporate 7 different topics, which also includes academic accomplishments, awards, agility, and other sports played. Book now, 877-432-7400. The Caddy Shack restaurant, located at Armitage Golf Club on Ordsbridge Road in Mechanicsburg, a central Pennsylvania tradition for great food, great prices, great service, great times. Caddy Shack offering specials every day, from our bucket of wings, mild to hot, for just $9.95, to our juicy 16-ounce sirloins every Tuesday for $9.95. The Caddy Shack, a great place for casual fun night out, a perfect venue for banquets and private parties. Call us 975-0940. Spend time with us at the Caddy Shack at the Armitage Golf Club, Ordsbridge Road, Mechanicsburg.
Fitness, weight loss, good health. Everybody knows these things are important.
At Woody's Workout Club, we can offer you the results you're looking for in a clean, comfortable environment. We offer a professional training staff to encourage you and help you get results. A wide variety of group fitness classes, yoga, core training, and many more. Plus children's and youth fitness classes and free child care for members. We can develop a plan for you no matter what your age or fitness level. Isn't it time you joined our growing fitness family? Woody's Workout, where we have a workout for everybody.
When it comes to quality and value, people come to Baumberger's for good reason. Like our nationally recognized paint department. The Ace Hardware brand name Ace Royal means you'll have choices broader than the rainbow, with durability that just doesn't quit. And the Baumberger paint specialist can help turn you into a regular Michelangelo.
Bill did such a wonderful job matching my paint. I baked him a batch of brownies.
The paint department at Baumberger's.
Dedicated to the things that last.
Lebanon Valley College, continuing the college's tradition since 1866. Lebanon Valley College preparing students of promise to become alumni of achievement. For a campus tour, call toll-free 866-LBC-480M or on the web, www.lbc.edu.
The happiest man, I got a feeling, today is the coach of the, Eastern champion. You got one more step to go, but congratulations. Our whole staff is very happy for you. I know it's been a lot of times you've had a shot at this. What made this team different, do you think?
Well, I really don't know, except, we had some great teams at Manheim with some great kids, but I think one of the things that we did this year is we started talking about a state championship 5 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago, and I think we just kept pounding it into their heads that they could do it. And, of course, it does help to have a, pretty tough offensive line on top of that. But I just think the attitude that we took, and believe me, the kids worked hard, and my coaching staff prepared. We left nothing unturned to try to get these kids ready to play. The game wasn't pretty, but I give both teams a lot of credit for playing in these weather conditions today.
I'll tell you what, guys were talking up in the booth, and I agreed with the decision. 4th and 1 at your own 11. It's just one of those days where the elements, you throw away the book, your logic doesn't even come into it.
Well, it was a short one, so if it would have been a longer one, we may not have. But I just felt, we had a 6-yard punt with the severe wind conditions. So what are we going to do? Punt it away and give them the ball, 10 yards away at the most. I felt if we couldn't go the 6 inches, we didn't deserve to win the game and go to states. And, we've done it several times when we've been in our own territory in games just not to give the ball up. And I think it was at this moment, I think it was a good call. And I believe everybody in Manheim thinks it was a pretty good call, too.
Yeah, they sure do. And I'll tell you, the other thing is this defense of yours today, they just got nothing for the most part. I mean, they dominated both sides.
Well, our defense has played well all year. It's a much overlooked part of our team. You know, we talk about the offense, the offensive line, but our defense, I think this is either 7 or 8 shutouts, I'm not sure, but that's a pretty good record. We play some pretty good football teams. So the defense, came to play today, and they lived up to their billing from the previous games.
Well, you got Pine-Richland waiting. Hang on, we got to take the monkey off. There it is. It's all gone. Now you can go and play a state championship next week. How's that feel?
That feels great. You know, it's we're not going to be just content, I guarantee you, just to be there. You know, we're on a mission, and I know Pine-Richland is a pretty good football team. We'll probably see them tomorrow on tape and be awed by them, but, you know, our kids will be ready to go.
Is it sweeter because it's Strath Haven? So much respect for their program, too?
Well, anybody. I tell you, I love Kevin Clancy. He's a class act, and, he's a good friend of mine, and I just think Strath Haven has been the elite team in the East. They've been to the States 4 times in a row, I believe, before this year. So anytime you beat a team like that, you got to feel good. But quite frankly, it didn't matter if we beat Christ Home for Children down there in Paradise for the title. We would have still been happy.
Congratulations. Big time. Mike Williams, everybody. They got through it. The Eastern Championship. Mike Williams. Singular Wireless post-game coverage rolls on from Coatsville after this.